look at the right place. I've moved the camera a little bit. Just going to do the usual, as we always do. I've got a phone beside me. I just want to make sure, or if someone wants to jump in and say that they've got sound and video and all that, even though it's my ugly mug, and then we'll get started. Just hope everyone's keeping okay. Oh, actually got the notification. That's weird. We get a notification on time that we're live. Normally it's the next day. But yeah, if someone can just drop into the bottom of the chat and just let me know that we are live, because all I've got on this one is adverts at the moment. Stupid thing. Why have we got adverts? Bye, Bob. Thank you very much, Chris. Much appreciated. You beat me to it, buddy. And Richard. Sound, video, Rob, mug. Thank you, Simon. Thanks, guys. So we'll scroll back to the top. Welcome into the Saturday Night Live with RGJ, obviously. Oh, no, with RG. Yeah. You don't welcome into Rob and Grace's journey. You're welcome to Rob and Grace. Yeah. Just ignore me. So, yes, welcome into a 29-degree shed. It's been a very warm day today. 31 degrees outside, and this thermometer on this has not dropped below 29 all day. Morgan and Judy have both spent time in the paddling pool. Morgan's got a little wet coat that he puts on. That's been wet all day, and they've not coped. They haven't. So yeah, welcome in. John and Holly first in, I believe, unless we've missed someone before them, because you know what YouTube chat's like. And Todd Armstrong, hello there. And Bry, and Digger Evans. Simon, at least I'm not late for once.
You know,
yeah. No, it's okay. Heat's been really bad. Holly had a minor. Oh, no way. Not good. Big hugs to Holly, John. Richard, even Rob, Grace and Morgan, hope it's not too hot for all of you. It has been, to be fair. Morgan, more Judy, because being black in colour and she's a bigger dog, they both need their coats cut. But Judy struggled the most, I think. On arriving when something... Oh, yes. Fair point. I remember you saying about that the other night. Maura, welcome in. Even everyone watching the Live Aid concerts may miss some of what's going on. Not a problem. I did see that. I didn't actually get to watch it, though. I don't know. December Breeze, Simon. Maria. Welcome in, Maria. Richard, good evening all. What a hot day. Evening. Hope all are well. Brian, Digger, Simon. If I miss, as usual, if I miss anyone, guys, let me know. Oh, excuse me. Grace is just making a cuppa at the moment. So you've got to put up with my ugly mug. I do apologise. Simon, Brian, times 71. Won't go into it, just what Patreon members. Totally forgot. Yes, I will go in a minute once you take over the stream, Grace. I did say I was going to get it. Where is he?
I'm going to be up on my room tonight.
Chris, welcome in, bud. They're late. It's 7:30. It's RGJ time. It's Grace Maybe time. End of story. It's GMT.
Can you pass me
What is it they said in Lord of the Rings? No, they were not late. Arrive when they're meant to arrive or something. I don't even know. Did it? How was the show? Bloody hot, yeah. Remind me of the show went to Perth, bloody hot. Richard, Digger Evans, lovely weather at long last. That's the point, though, isn't it, Richard? Digger, sorry. It is. It's bloody gorgeous. We shouldn't moan too much. Everybody's capable of going inside. Everybody's capable of grabbing a cold beer or what have you. Just enjoy the weather. And Kevin! I can't do it as well as Grace can. Sorry, Kev. Hi, old guest Kevin. I've been absolutely cooking today. I've been painting my house, and on the tin it said put 2 coats on. That was really bad, Kev. I'll give you that one though. Bring on winter. Nah. Unless, to be fair, unless it's snow, because I love the snow. And I don't drive a Mondeo anymore, so I don't have the issue of a Mondeo in the ice. Although I've never driven a rear-wheel drive in the ice, to be fair. And Warren Jones, good evening, Warren. Hope you're keeping well, buddy. Ray Burton, welcome in. Donald, I just found out the Grassmere gingerbread shop deliver. We were wanting to go there on a honeymoon 9 years ago, but the road was closed, couldn't get there. Oh, okay. Digger, winter sucks, Brian. Dark, damp and miserable. Bri, love the dark, but I hate nature. Okay. And David Inks. Good evening, all. Blooming, screaming hot. Still 26 degrees here in Hampshire. I'll be in and out as preparing a late tea. Still managed some alfresco modellings for the shelf layout. Nice one, David. Good to see you in, though. And not a problem if you're in and out of the chat. Not a problem at all. But, that being said, we do have a bit of a reveal. Grace knows nothing about this, and it's been doing her nuts since it was delivered this morning. Actually, in time. I spoke to the person who, and I've just shown her address. Sod it. Doesn't matter. I spoke to the person who will be in the live tonight, and Grace has no clue what's in it, no clue who's it from. But once that person's in the live stream, Grace will open it. Yeah, hello. Holiday around, loves nature but not the dark. I love both. Hi Rob, okay, all fine. Yeah, thank you very much, Simon, for that. Son of a bitch, mine, thank you. Paul, oh my God, it's Widow Twanky. Yeah, love you too, Paul. You know you love me, really. You're on. Ads are frustrating. Yeah, I don't know why that bloody ad was up, to be fair. I'll have to go and check. It's not frustrating, it's blooming annoying, bro. I'll check next week to make sure it's the only thing I can suggest. Let's have a look. If I go yeah, live. Oh look, the monetization's on. Let's turn that off just in case anybody else who joins in gets that back up as well. So I do apologise about that. Digger, Bry, Paul, and Donegal Dad Mark. Welcome in, buddy. John, Holly, thanks Rob. Hug the little bit. She's feeling a bit better. I'm not. That's horrible. Bry, I've got it recording. I've just accidentally shown our address on here, so that's 2 for 2, isn't it? Ray, 90 Fahrenheit here. Feels like 97, so yeah, that's warm. That's 30 degrees. It's about the same as it is here, Ray. David, yo, at R&J. Legs 11 is Grace. Digger, it's been a grand day. And Andy, good to see you, buddy. Howdy, folks. David, anyone else been in mosquito piece? I actually have a couple of bites, and the annoying thing is, they never bite you on your arm, or your hand, or the side of your neck. They always bite it in a fold of skin, and I've got a bite on it, the back of each knee. Bry's not liking this weather.
I'm just going to put my eye drops.
Okay. I'm not liking it for Morgan. It's been hard for him today, because obviously it's been a gorgeous day. I don't think he understands still why he's not allowed out in it. Right, don't know what that is in C, but it's been scorching in the last few weeks. Roughly 30. Right, roughly 30. That, thank you, Simon. That was it. Arrived precisely when they mean to be. That's it. Simone Long Show. Oh, Jesus. Blooming chats. Jump in. Simon. Pauline. Yes, Rob mentioned. Couldn't remember the phrase. John said the whole no steam trains. Yeah. Good luck with the Mercedes in the snow. Oh, dear. Great. Thanks, Bri. All I know is it's going to be a very hot day when the AC kicks on at 4 AM. I wish we had AC here. And Dan, good evening, guys, from Dan and Elsie and the Daft Dog. Dan and Elsie, the Daft Dog. Well, my Daft Dog is now crashed out in his bed behind me. And Tony, good to see you. How's your dog cope with this heat today, Tone? We've kept him in. We are disappointed when we see that people are taking the dogs out for a walk in this weather. Do you feel like saying to them, listen, take your shoes off and walk that tarmac yourself? And Mick's, evening folks, keep hydrated, drink beer. That sounds like a good motto, Mick. It really does. And Pete, welcome in, Pete. Good to see you, mate, and give our love to Sue as always. Tony, hey everyone on mobile, so replies will be slow. Not a problem, Tony, not a problem at all, but just great to see you in. Everybody's saying, Moneybrook Junction, Mark or Lisa? That's Mark, isn't it now? Moneybrook Junction is Mark, isn't it?
Mark or Lisa.
Or Mark or Lisa. Welcome in, both of you.
I know Lisa's got her own, but they usually...
And SJ Train World. Evening, Rob and Grace and everyone in the chat. Good to see you in. So what's your weather been like over there, mate? Tony, sorry if I missed anyone. My one finger typing ain't that quick. Not a problem. Yeah, Gus hasn't been ironed out too, keeping it wet. Yeah, the best way, Brian. Absolutely best way. Dan, is the track all right at your place, guys? Have you had trouble with the heat? We haven't run anything in the last few days, so I don't know, but both on here tonight, Rob. Could you stop, please? You need to sit here, because this person is in the chat.
Right, can I just put the ice in, otherwise it's...
No, she's putting ice in her drink. If I've missed anybody, feel free to shout me again. And Tom Houston Model Rail. Hi, Rob and Grace. Hello, all. Simon. I'm not sweating, so about 20-ish. Kind of jealous, Si. Kind of jealous today. Wouldn't mind 20 degrees. What?
It's still...
It's an ice cube.
No, it's still half frozen.
It's frozen water.
Yeah, but it's not fully, so it's...
Could you come and sit your butt down here? You have a box to open. I am not saying who right at this very second, but they are in here. My dogs aren't coping with the heat, but they still want to go in the garden and play. Yeah, David, I'm fully good to see you're in. I'm fully with you, mate. It's not good at all. Right. If you want to slow down the typing and chat for a minute, you're sitting here. Now, this person is in the chat. Go on, Grace, put one down his back. It wouldn't bother me in the slightest. I've been soaked with a hose, I've had water thrown on me, and it's only helped for a few minutes. Right, you need a knife or something. Tom, my cats are just zonked. Yeah, and that's the other thing. I suppose with them being flat out, they're in the house and a bit cooler, aren't they? Ray, Morgan needs a kiddie swimming pool to cool off. We only have one, only about 10. Morgan does have his own little paddling pool outside. Right, this person,
yes,
who I shall not reveal at the moment.
Good evening, everyone, by the way.
There's items in there for you to borrow.
Right.
When you've finished with them, you send them back. I've been told there's no rush.
Right.
But it is something you mentioned.
Hey.
So,
I really don't have a vote this for it.
Oh, sugar. I hope I didn't disclose that. Grace looks a bit hot weather-wise. Rob, run, you have a leopard behind you. 10 inches deep and 4 foot wide. Yeah, it's probably about the same as this one. Digger, are you too warm, Grace? You need a knife. What has this person done? Can't even think it's hot. Third one. Tried to cut the grass today. Couldn't find any alive. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me in the slightest. You have to open it carefully, apparently.
Yeah,
Instead, a knife. Why are you using clippers?
I don't know, because it's what I found first, so...
Can you not use the clippers because you'll ruin those?
They're my clippers.
You'll ruin them.
They're my clippers, I don't mind.
Meanwhile, 3 years after she starts opening it, we might actually get to see what's inside it.
Yeah, but I'm also going to make sure I don't show the address.
Careful. You not think a knife would have been better?
No.
As I suggested.
probably more dangerous because at least this you put the end in and you know it's not gone far.
Don't worry, that doesn't surprise us, Pete. Most of ours burn out too. Digger, the weather is splendid. It reminds me of the Punjab. I love the weather. The only reason I'm against it is because of Morgan. It's just not. It's not Morgan weather anymore.
No, I don't sit out in the sun like I used to do. But I don't like it at work. I'm not going to enjoy tomorrow, are we?
Open carefully. That's all I've been told. Right. Before you get into that box,
yeah,
you have Mark. Say thank you to Donegal Dad.
I was going to say which Mark. You had to be a bit more clear there. The dress is now gone.
Yes. Oh, well, it's too late anyway. So you have Mark to thank for this, who is borrowing you these items.
Okay, thank you, Mark.
Well, I hate it when it's too warm to doing stuff. Well, you're going to actually look into it.
Yeah, well, you were talking, so I didn't know if you were saying any more.
It's not Grace's address. We're scared she'll show. No, not that Mark, Andy. Or is Mark in? Is Captain Static in if we missed it?
I don't know.
David, my grass is lovely and green, but that's because it's fake grass. Oh yeah,
It's going to
Mark
be easier
is
if I
in,
do it this.
apparently.
Sorry, guys.
Oh yes, he is.
Oh! Oh, is this what I think it is?
You're right, Captain Static.
Is this a certain system that
It
I
is.
said I'd love to
Yes.
have and try?
Yes.
Oh, Mark, darling, thank you.
So, obviously, we've been talking about that linker system. Well, Grace has been talking about it and rattling on about it. And Mark very kindly contacted me and said would be interested in borrowing it. So, there's a hell of a lot of moulds there.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Thank you so much, sweetheart. I'm not even looking at the camera. Thank you so much, sweetheart. It is appreciated. It means I can have a play and make... Jesus, what are these big ones?
There's...
Oh, is that a wall? Is that like a wall for your
I imagine that's a dry stone wall.
farm wall? Yeah.
It's a dry stone wall, isn't it? That's a lot of moulds.
I don't know.
Not sure about that.
You might have to tell me, Rob. The camera's gone down somehow.
Yeah, it was pointing
Oh,
at
you
these.
did that deliberately. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. You look at these, the amount that's here.
Doors, Jesus.
Grace might be cooler if she took off the leopard wrapped around her. Not happening.
You might have
Grace.
to tell me what some of these are, Mark, darling. I'm not these deeper ones, especially. I'm a bit confused on.
Hi, both. Oh, Dan, going to Pepperwood pumping station in Nottingham tomorrow for the day. All driven by steam. Sweet. Digger.
Diane.
Dan.
Sounded like you said Diane, I swear.
Ours is all natural gas fertilised with well-rotted slurry.
Oh, there's other
Left
bits,
and right.
Rob.
Yes, there is something else in there. Oh, hello.
I'm guessing something Rob wasn't expecting as well. Oh!
That is gorgeous. Show that to the camera. Oh, I'll put the camera up actually.
So, it's the Donegal Railway Heritage Museum bag. When are you talking about these on your live, Mark? There. Your live. Jesus,
They're like for doors and windows. Those are silicone moulds. Yeah, they're for the linker system.
Oh,
Yes.
sweet.
They're gorgeous.
They are.
Yeah, Mark did tell me they were in there. He did say
Oh,
that.
thank you, darling. I'm just checking I haven't missed anything, just in case. No, that.
I think you're going to be busy, Grace.
I think I might be. I think I'm imagining now is going to be a bit too warm to do plastic because I think it'll dry too quick.
So once you're doing these, once you're done with them,
Yes.
we've got to send them back.
Oh, Mark, thank you so much, darling.
Back in that box so they
Yes.
don't go missing.
But I would keep those out because those are for
I'm not sure what that one's for.
roofing.
That could be for a steeple. Or something.
No, the corner of the roof, like
Okay.
I've got over there. Oh, thank you so much, darling. I'm looking forward to having a go with these. Like I said, I might need your help on identifying some of these bits, though.
Linker system, I think it's called, is it?
Yes, I believe so.
It's, you know, the Bri, you know, the house that Grace broke.
So are these like the newer moulds, Mark?
The house that Grace broke. It's that system basically.
I always said I wanted to try and make my own kind of
Right, I
thing.
want to go and get this milk. Where's my phone?
I will leave a bag of me bits out.
Yeah, be careful bending over on camera
Why?
in case anything falls out.
It's not going to fall out. It's elasticated.
I'll be back in a minute. Okay.
So anyway, we'll have obviously missed a lot of comments during that. Open it, Grace. So yeah, Mark, I don't know if I've seen your comments since, but thank you so much, sweetheart. Saw the leopard comment. Ours is natural grass fertilised with well rotted slurry. Ooh. We had that the other day actually. Like for doors and windows, those are silicone mould. Yeah, so what I'll do is I'll have a chat with Mark, just making sure I know what ones are, and then probably show it off properly on the plans for next week. How are your birds? Oh, have you got birds, Digger? Oh yeah, I think you're going to be busy. It's a nice bag. It is, isn't it? Lot system. That bag looks nice. Recently bought a Russian Shunter Queen and brilliant little engine. Will do, but driving at the moment. Right. Hermitage Road. Pete, good evening, sweetheart. Is Sue there listening as well? And Victor Levitt, good evening, darling. Is it a DYI bus kit? And that's just skipped. Where's Morgan? Sorry, guys. Oh, I'm just having a cautious because he's still today. He's been a little bit cheeky in going out to that. Oh, guys, I think Rob's... John and Holly, I think Rob has accidentally... Huh? Has that unhid that message? John and Holly, I don't know what's happened there with the messages. I think Rob's accidentally caught that. Because it had the hiding as well, so I really don't know what went on there. Right, 060 trains. Harry, good evening, darling. So I do need a bit of your guys' help as well. What has he done? I really don't know what he's done there, John and Holly. I'm sorry, guys. I've got some of the Lincoln moulds. Did I see the roof tiles there, or was I being blind? I'll go through it with you, I'm sure. But no, that's... I'm looking forward to using them, but I imagine it is because it is using me plaster. It's the wrong weather for at the moment because it will dry fast. I've heard that apparently you have to get it just right. It's fine, Rob. Quit worrying. Link online. Thank you, Paul. Parcel holes out of the 1980s. Well, there's two different colour ones, so I don't know if Mark's got like some new ones as well, because you can buy new ones. 60 trains. Yep. You just outed Summer Breeze. Yeah, Andy, has he? I don't know what he's done, but their comments were deleted, and it said that they were hidden from the channel. So if anyone's got their contact details, I don't know what's happened there. But I have made sure they're not hidden from a channel now. I think possibly he's clicked them. So I have no idea what on earth he's done there. I don't know how to come on. It's hearts. Oh, John and Holly said hi, Victor, guessing it was accident. Yeah, I honestly don't know what's happened there. Oh yeah, John and Holly can comment again. So sorry, guys. I think Rob's possibly accidentally caught it. Because that surprised me a bit there. But you should be able to see us and comment again. He even hid from channel. So obviously that was not deliberate. Stephen Cameron, good evening. Hope you're coping with the heat, even roasting up here with us in Scotland. Yes, Rob actually said to me about the Shetlands, how warm it was. I was like, it doesn't get warmer than that. So I appreciate you guys are struggling as well. I think here we kind of usually miss the heat, but we've definitely had it today. And tomorrow is a degree less, and we're working. So I've enjoyed wearing this today. As soon as we finish tomorrow, it will be straight off. Let's say hi, Grace. Sue says hi. Oh, okay, might have been when I wasn't at the screen, darling. Sorry. But good evening to you and Sue. Rob's being a plonker. Yeah, exactly. On that, I will say he is. And he'll be gutted. I bet you when he comes back in and I say that, he will be absolutely gutted. No apologies, Brian. I thought I was on the naughty step. No, that's Morgan when he's told off. He literally has like a poufet that when he's naughty, he gets told to sit on there and he knows when he's been naughty. But he has been a little bit of a pain in my bum today, haven't you? Literally this morning I struggled so much getting him to stay in the shade. So you need to grovel, and I mean proper grovel.
Why, what have I done?
Not only did you delete 3 of John and Holly's comments.
I didn't delete any comments.
It was deleted by RTJ. Not only did you delete 3 of their comments, you banned them from a channel practically. You hid them from a channel.
I've not touched it.
I've looked and it's just sorted out anyway.
Right, but how have I done it?
I don't know. I didn't know if when you were moving things you caught it.
My phone was locked.
No, I mean when you were in here.
No.
God knows, guys, what's happened, but you're back in anyway.
Why the heck would I delete John and Holly? Would you move that away, please?
No, I said that. I said you. I just thought you might have caught it by accident. Because, like I said, I wasn't here at the time. They just thought they were on the naughty step. Rod's being a Richard Cranium. Charlotte's Transport Channel, evening. I met you at Model Rail Crew
Yes.
last month. It was great to see you all. Ah, welcome aboard, darling. If this is your first live, so we are a bit non-PC here.
A bit.
A bit. I put that lightly, don't I?
That's like saying Formula 1 car's a bit fast.
But welcome to the channel, my love. High all looks tropic temperatures levels in the shed. It is 20. What are they?
They're called wee-woos.
They look like gummy worms.
I don't believe them now. A cheap thing. Cheapy treats.
As long as they don't taste like soap after. So yeah, Alexa, what's the shed temperature?
The shed temperature is 30.3 degrees.
That's how warm it is in here. So that is now lying. That has struggled. Now it's got a bear. If you're on Brian's, John, you said DXX, you could get hidden. Oh, Mark, Donegal Dad, I know you're driving, but let us know after you're UK after your fall the other day.
Oh.
On the live, you just kind of... Well, it was actually kind of graceful how you went into your chair. I will give you that. But you kind of like tripped over something and like landed in his chair.
Only one thing I've got to say to that. I bet he wishes he could turn back time.
We enjoy you wearing that too. Yeah, well, work uniform, don't like it, and it's a greenhouse, so I'm not looking forward to tomorrow, you. Everyone's saying hello to Charlotte. Finite Central again, thanks for doing the interviews with us.
Why is your mum saying hi, mother?
Well, no, I've just seen that, and this is skipping again tonight. Hi, Mother.
Yeah, you need to try and get through it quickly.
Good evening, Mother. I'm guessing you're in, but obviously I've just come here and opened that, and I don't know. Andy, hotel room with air conditioning, keep running the same issue around you every time I visit. Oh, I didn't at Crew. Lots of people saying hello to everyone else. I've just finished editing another video. Now trying to design a thumbnail for it. Oh, nice one, Mark.
Use a picture of Grace. It seems to work.
You should try it for an experiment, actually.
What, put a mug amount?
Everyone can have one video that they can use one of our thumbnails. Just out of curiosity.
Yeah.
It would be a nice little experiment, wouldn't it?
Mark's views jumped to 2,000.
But I did ride a steam train at NYMR. Oh, nice. We're missing. There's a steam train coming tomorrow, so we will miss it because we're working.
I just don't know where we could get anywhere near a train line.
Bang, we wouldn't. The only way we'd be able to do it is
If we had a job somewhere on the island.
yeah, especially if we had coming back from Rossniger, because you've got that overpass there. You could park the vehicle near and view to watch it, but it depends how busy we are as well.
Yeah.
Because we're not going to have time to watch a train come past. Son over, how was the weather down Kent? We saw today it was less than 25 degrees. What? Kent had cooler than us.
We've been warmer than a lot of places.
Yeah, to be fair, we've had it weird. Is that the cleavage sensor? Where, Andy? Got 40 in my caravan before I open my windows. Jesus. It's not good, is it? That's a problem. They're like greenhouses. Andy sensor. Audio is great tonight. Well, that's fantastic to hear. It is turned right up.
Yeah, but that's the gain on it. That's why.
Why can't I put it anywhere? I've not got pockets. Andrew, shortbread, good evening, sweetheart. It was over 30 at Model Rail Show. And half today, going to be 28 tomorrow. So it was supposed to be 28 here today and 27 tomorrow, but it got over 30. What was it of a height today? 33?
No, 31.
Oh, 31. So
You haven't got pockets, but you've got something I could get a hand into. Hashtag just saying.
it's been a little cooler though, but not by much. And there's not even been a breeze today. It looks to be filmed with Hegs. They do parties this evening. Too many drunk people around. I can't put up with drunks. I suppose the advantage of me working night shift is it's a bit cooler. That's what we miss about the night shifts. But even then, at the moment, it's been hot until, well...
No, I remember Liverpool at night shift.
There was a difference then. It was cooler.
No. We had nights where we were having both doors wide open.
No, I know, but it was still cooler than the day. Wasn't it?
Yeah, but it still wasn't cool.
But yesterday on a 12-hour shift, I'm going to put this here because you put it there. I'm like looking completely the wrong direction.
Yeah, well, the only reason I put it there is so we don't block the icons.
No. So yesterday on a 12-hour, when did it get cool? 10:30? 10:30 last night?
Well, it was still 22 degrees, wasn't it? Driving back.
Well, when did we feel comfortable? I think about 10:30 we felt comfortable than we had all day. What did it get up to in the truck?
In the back?
Yeah.
36.
Oof. Gonna be worse tomorrow. Everyone, and Mick92, hiya sweetheart. Yes, Pete, I'm surprised I haven't been banned on Brian's. I do keep swearing on there with the dreaded 3 letters.
Try and catch up.
Yeah, I am. Tomorrow's going to be lovely too. No, it's not. Wow. It's currently 45 degrees C in my weightlifter's jockstrap. Whose jockstrap are you talking about, Andy?
31, 52, 90. Anybody else that's watching from abroad, it's 92 Fahrenheit. That's what it
Wow.
is.
Lee Lavery, it's a bit warm tonight. Yes, you're near us, aren't you, darling? So you've had it today, and there's been no Anglesey breeze. It's the day I've missed it. It was quite so. Oh, so I'm not going to read everyone's comments like to
I'm
each
going
other.
to read this one. Truckerly, why are folks insisting on taking their dogs out in this?
Oh, don't get me started. I went up to a shop about 10:30 this morning and 2 people were walking their dogs out, and at that point it was 24 degrees. I wanted to say something, but I thought I'm too close to home.
Well, I was chatting with one of the neighbours outside earlier on, and they said that they were saying the same thing. And tell you what, you go out barefoot,
Yep.
in a fur coat.
Yeah, exactly. It isn't a layout related video, Rob. It's one of the recent Bluebell Model Railway weekends. Oh, nice one. I know people appreciate that. My NMR video will be a headphone warning one for sure, says Ivo. Hit the like button. Temps jump close to 100F now. Supposed to drop to 73 overnight, said Ray.
About 21, 22. Yeah, that's what it's been averaging here overnight.
Yeah, Truckaway, I've just seen that. Truckaway, are you this here or US or... Has Truckaway been in here before?
I can't remember.
Oh, you knew, darling. I'm sorry if I have missed you. It's been a couple of weeks.
I just love that comment.
It's true, yeah. And it keeps skipping tonight.
Yeah, because you're not catching up.
It's been around 23 degrees here in Dover. It was 31 in Crewe today. Felt more like hell. Our dogs stay in the front room with aircon and they can go to the farm for about 2 or 3 hours when it's cooler. Oh, I bet they love that when it's out.
Yeah, 31 in Prestatyn today.
31 is nice. Like I say, I agree with this weather when I'm like this. Because I can dress for it. There's no breeze today at all today. It was absolutely hot. Because dogs tend to pee in my house otherwise. Well, no, it's just people taking them out as in for a walk. You know, it just seemed a bit...
Going out in the garden for a wee, obviously.
Yeah, maybe because it's... I'm just reading that again. Oh, no, maybe because it stops them peeing in my house. There's Tom. 2 people said about peeing. Unless it's... They played on me saying about not taking them out. Grace, you a tan. Actually, believe it or not, I'm not as much as I usually am. Because of Morgan, I've kind of not been able to enjoy the sun this year. Because otherwise he sees me in it. And he used to join
me. He wants to lie
me.
down next to you, doesn't he?
Yeah. So my legs are still quite white, really. But I think I have... Oh, my God, I've got odd. The sun must have been on that arm more yesterday.
How do you think I feel as a driver?
Yeah, but how have I got your side more?
I've got truckers on.
Yeah, but how have I got that as well? It was comfortable at 7:30 this morning when I left to go to Crewe Station to the Saturday show. By 10:15 it was horrible. Yeah, I'm busy with lots of people. Gus is flaked out on the sofa. Bless him. Morgan is...
In his bed, crashed out.
In his fluffy bed, but go figure. I don't have a dog, but when I watch my dog's mum, I have an acre of grass and a tree.
When he watches his mum's dog.
Yeah, when he watches his mum's dog.
You said dog's mum.
Oh, shush. The dogs go into the back garden for a slash. They don't need to go out on the hot pavement. Exactly. It was comfortable. No, that's... What show is it you do, Charlotte? Been here a few times. UK based. Sorry, Lee, darling. I wasn't sure if I recognised you. I didn't want to get it wrong. Film a full-time train show at different station. I then edit and upload each day. They don't like the Flintstones in Saudi Arabia, but Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi.
Yeah, well, you can do that then. I liked it. Sounded for Charlotte. I'll take a look after live. I know it's hot when the rabbit squirrels won't even come out the wood to eat the wild strawberries. Yeah. I do take a big bottle of cool water for Blondie, but she dictates when we walk. Oh dear. I know our next door neighbour, her dog wasn't happy because she weren't taking him out. I'm almost caught up, aren't I think. Oh dear, Mick, the pub is calling. I assume UK people get their tan exclusively, or I assumed from spray bottles. No, a good few years ago I was extremely brown, wasn't I, Mum? Good few years ago, before I even met Rob. Was I?
Yes, you were very dark last year.
Even my legs? Oh yeah, I did tan my legs.
You sunbathed in the bikini, didn't you?
I do tan well. I'm more of a tanner than a burner. So what's the plan tonight? Good question. So I am looking at the wagons, getting weights in them, but also getting them filled up. I have some coal somewhere under there. I found it the other day, but also suggestions of what other things will go in wagons that we can replicate, maybe.
I think we still stick with coal.
You want all coal in all the wagons, so it's...
Well, a good bunch of them, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just meaning if there's anything else, because we've got loads of them, haven't we?
Well, we just need to do a few to get a good rate behind one of the locos, don't we?
Yeah. USB fans are a godsend. Don't have one. As you can see, I'm all manual.
We are going to get a 12-volt fan, modify it a bit and just plug it straight onto this battery.
Will the trains be running tonight? Possibly not, Bri, because...
No, I'm going to try.
Are you going to try and wire it back in? At the moment, it's still not... The controller's still not wired back in. So maybe Although, what are people's thoughts to running trains in the hot weather? I thought I saw someone earlier say you're best not doing it. Having to wear a hard hat at work means my face gets tan, but my bald head stays white. Oh no, that's like us with work tans. Luckily, I tan out of work, but my shoulders are. It's the backs that's worse, isn't it? I think that's got the proper. I seem to have caught the sun. Just call me Abdul.
Abdul.
Do you want to read the comments? Because I'm clearly not doing well tonight. I had a dark suntan when I came back from Africa. People didn't recognise me right away. Wagon loads are the best to hide extra weight. So yes, we do have weights to go in. They are in the top box as well. Live tests. Yeah, I suppose so. You see her often, Andrew. What have I missed? Last week I was on a date, but my new miss is currently in Orlando. Oh, long distance relationship then. Pauline saw someone yesterday on a bus who used a USB fan as they plugged it into the bus. Did anyone transpose your name, Digger? Quite often summer breeze. Trains shouldn't run on hot days. Hot weather can cause signal failures and point failures at crew this afternoon. So my show cut early because everything was pretty much cancelled. Yes, and rails expand and can buckle. But I don't know model railway if you can get away with it. I know in real life they can't cope. But I don't know how it is on model railways.
They do expand.
Yeah, because you have to... When is the best time to ballast then? Is the best time to ballast when it's expanded or when it's shrunk? When it's expanded? Because then it shrinks, but it's not going over where it should. I don't know. That's a question for you guys. That is a question. Is it better to ballast when it's colder or warmer? Wow. Don't even get me started on things like that.
No, it's not something we can repeat. That is actually genuine.
Hormone, I got 3, 2, 4-inch and a 16-inch. What? I'm currently on holiday in Orlando. Oh, lovely. How warm is it over there? It's Charlotte, especially steam locos. I remember being sunburnt once from a wrist to elbow. Was painful and a lot of skin peeling. Oof. I burnt once in Gran Canaria. I never used to tan until I burnt in Gran Canaria. And then I came back here. And I tended to... I go a bit red, but then I tan the next morning. All I say is it was stunning. Transport. I've just substituted. Have you not got a fan? Not down here, darling. We need to get one. We're going to... Rob just said about a 12 volt.
Yeah.
One and putting it straight in. So again, we're not even paying electric for it. Steam trains tend to start fires when the vegetation is dry. Good time to lay model railway tracks in the heat, but I'm not sure about ballast. Yeah, I'm curious because surely it's better that you've got it while it's expanded than shrunk, but still both makes a difference. So definitely let us know what you think, guys. But that is more of a case of different maintenance ideas. Right, folks, for once, I'm going to take Brian's advice and go to the pub. There's a surprise. Catch you all later. See you later, darling. Enjoy. Right, she's back on Friday. Going to surprise her at the airport. And far, I know it's hot. Fair enough. So,
Well,
I need to look again in Wagon.
okay.
I'm Irish, so I just burn. I avoid the sun as much as possible. I do feel for the Irish and gingers at the moment. Our certain ginger friend that used to work with us put a status up today of all my pain. We should look after each other kind of thing. Steamers should have spark arresters, ballast. So, what's that, Pete? Sorry, darling. Is that halfway through a message and you've pressed send? Send. Oh, I could use going by the sand and a beach. That'd be nice.
Yeah, but it gets everywhere. You'd be sore.
I wasn't talking about that. Get your mind out the gutter.
I wasn't talking about that either.
Well, what were you talking about?
I'm saying sand gets everywhere. I never mentioned sex.
Yeah, but then you mentioned about it getting sore and...
Because it gets everywhere.
Okay, that's a problem only you have.
No, it's a problem women have.
Well, I've never
You
had it.
You never get sand there.
No.
Jesus, how small and tight were your bikinis?
Anyway, moving on.
I'd say, and another episode of RGJ Goes South.
That's made me laugh. I typed in Mick and the emoji that came up was 2 beers. Love the hot weather. Top my tan. Yeah, see, I would have been at it today if it wasn't for Morgan. Ballast dries faster in the hot. So is that a good thing or a bad thing? I know when I've done bits to...
Crack.
So really we need like a medium day.
Yes.
On the model, probably when it's warmer. Real RR, try to find a happy medium when I lay track and ballast. To try to equalise expansion / contraction issues. I tried to do the same on my models. I suppose it would make sense, wouldn't it? True evidence. No, don't know. Rob behaved, says Andrew.
Hell no.
Lee Lavery, sand definitely gets in your shoes.
Yes. That's what I
Yeah,
was...
well, you weren't talking about shoes.
And I was talking about women's bits.
Yeah, exactly. Not talking about shoes.
Yeah, but there's nothing rude about it.
Oh, she go for a walk on the beach, but you're still fully clothed, but magically it appears there.
I said bikini.
Right?
Lying down on the beach in a bikini.
Usually you lie on a towel.
And you don't get sand on the towel. Right. So what happens if you've been down to the sea and had a paddle in the sea and you've walked back up?
You brush your feet off. You brush your behind off. When's the last time you went and sat on a beach like that anyway? Rob goes rude again. Yeah, I know. Surprise, surprise. Supposed to be 31 tomorrow again, but BB says it will feel more like 33. I don't mind hot weather being menaced by horseflies. Oh, I hate horseflies. They're as evil as wasps. Hate them. I remember one year I was one and it literally bit me on my leg. Oh, that did come up bad on my leg. I only managed to get the same tan level as my ex-girlfriend when I went on holidays to Tenerife in December. That was her lightest. Love you too, Rob, says Andrew. Yeah, horseflies are a nuisance. Yeah, I agree. The train set shop is open till late. 24 hours, isn't it, Bri? I'm sure I didn't... You want to read how Simon has put that. I'm sure I didn't see that coming about the sand. That's a gritty situation. But did you see how he wrote sure? Rob lies on the beach in a bikini, says Tom.
Only if you pay me enough.
I know, I'm learning new things about him. If it gets any hotter, you'll be able to fry an egg on me. Mosquitoes drive me crazy in Latvia. I get bitten always. What's that? Sorry, Andrew. Yeah, you won't get sand up your backside when it's a pebble beach. Oh, apparently, according to Rob, when you go to the beach, you do. Andy, as long as no such involved. Does hairspray work on horseflies? Dunno, never tried it. All sides of buggers, they do not let go. I'm just editing today's video from Stafford and Crew. Will be up shortly. Horseflies are evil. One bit me and it took months to heal. Yeah, bit me and my leg just... Might be hot, but I still dish out the puns, says Simon. Digger translates, says Andrew. I think my phone has gone too hot and thrown a wobbly. We've actually had that when it's been in the dashboard and it's actually stopped you from doing it and come up like it needs to cool down, hasn't it? So, I think he meant midgets. I thought I had to check just because I'm not sure I can read that word out. Love you dearly, Andrew. But my mind went somewhere else. Pebbles up the backside could be a problem. Midgie, shortbread, midgie. So what are you doing?
Reading the comments while you're...
Doing that. I've been trying Avon Skin So Sausage to keep my teeth away. Maybe need to use more to detour. What, deter the horseflies. Right, do you want to do a swap while I have a thing, and then I'll get to sorting wagons and that?
Yep. The charging.
Yeah. You dead again?
Yeah, that's the worst iOS maker I've ever been on.
Oh dear.
Oh,
I squeaked it.
where are we?
Bomb.
Where?
Mm-hmm.
This one.
Uh-huh.
Simon, pebbles at the backside, but that's...
Oh,
That-
sorry, I meant that. So I just read that one, sorry.
Okay. Ivo, last time it was this sort, my smartwatch refused to charge with a temperature warning. Andrew, banana milkshake, please. Totally with you, Andrew.
Oh, you like your Nana milkshakes.
Brian smoking a fag. Brian doesn't smoke.
I don't think he did. There's more. Can I see
yeah.
if it's here? I don't know where my mum.
What are you looking for?
I've seen it.
What?
Oh, there.
On the printer. Ray, I used to date a girl named Sandy Nut. She rubbed me the wrong... Oh, Jesus. These dad jokes are terrible.
Keep them coming. Hi.
She said. So yes, Grace will get on to these wagons in a moment. Andy got it. I didn't get it, Brian. Hey, what's to watch on the wrist today, Rob? Huh?
Hair past a freckle.
Yeah, we got that, Charlotte. Timber can't type eating a cherry magnum. Nice. And welcome in, Timber, as well. Sorry. Andy, I'm taking penicillin, Brian. Oof, not good stuff.
Did you get the milk or do you want me to go?
No, I've got it.
Oh, yeah, thanks. What's Nicholas on the floor there?
Yeah, no. Ignore that one, guys. I hope you didn't hear that.
Probably.
Yes. Are you guys going to let us in on the secret? Because I'm really confused about these things that Brian's talking about.
I don't know. What's he talking about?
I don't know. Smoking a fag and Brian's... No. I'm confused as hell. Hello, Timber Surf, eating a cheery magnum. Mark, a shameless plug from a video released early this week. Not a problem, Mark. Not an issue. Horseflies are called clegs in this part of Scotland. I didn't know that.
Alexa, what prevents horseflies?
From webmd.com. Wearing light-coloured clothes might help keep horseflies away but can attract ticks.
Right.
Kev, I used to date two girls from Bakewell, but there were a couple of tarts. Oh, jeez.
Oh.
Tom Multibecker. Andy, was that Grace giving a rip snorter? No. It was a comment made that didn't need to be shared. Ivo, I've been walking around York all day today. Going to do the Rail Museum in York tomorrow. I want to get back to York. I really do.
No, we're not.
It's a quote from Wayne and Winetta Slop. Okay, I'll take your word for that, bro. Craig, been a while. Do you know the Muffin Man? How's all? Ah, not bad, Craig. Are you working tonight, mate? It's bloody warm to work, isn't it? That's the problem. That you get told off if you're driving with a bottle of, with a pint in your hand, don't you? Right, it's cicada season here. They are loud. I actually had one land on me the other day.
Get this close if I go stand.
Yeah. Will do.
No, I'm not going to go up here.
Yeah, I actually had one land on me, a grasshopper, land on me the other day.
Oh, you
Decent old
did?
size. Yeah,
Oh yeah, he landed on your uniform, didn't
yeah,
he?
it was cute as anything.
And he stayed for quite a little bit. He hung out.
He didn't want to leave, did he? He had to be persuaded. No, chilling in the house, had a night away with a Mr. Grimp up in Newcastle. Best way, mate.
Is it alright
Okay.
to move forward with his dog?
Yeah, just a couple of times.
Yeah, that's in the bed, that's okay.
Yeah, I've thrown him. Like, if he starts getting breathy, that's
Yeah,
when we
just-
stop it.
Did you get a property then?
Kev, I've never seen a horsefly, and I've seen a horsefly, and I've seen a butterfly. Confusing. I know what you meant. Just confusing to read it. Right, are you getting your step out? Ivo, lots of old houses but can't beat Goslar Quindenberg and the number of old buildings. No, York is absolutely beautiful.
I see Mr. Grimm in as well.
Yes, yeah.
So what ones am I filling up? Am I just filling them on?
Some of the Welsh. Do some of the Welsh ones.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
That's what they
I
call.
lined all our Welsh ones up actually, so let's do.
Yeah. Do some of the Welsh ones. Besides Tan, mate, great. How are you, buddy? Did I miss?
No, not picking it.
Oh no.
Don't bring it, can't do it. Dog.
Oh, that's where it went wrong, Kev.
I don't think that one would have coal in it though, because that.
No, possibly not.
What would be in that one?
I don't know.
No, bring it up.
The others would be coal because they're the box ones.
Da-da-da-da.
9. No, we've got a few deeper ones.
What would this carry, guys? Obviously, it's rather extended because of the station name on it. But what would this carry? It carry cars at that size.
And then we've got the 7 and the 9 panel, I think it is.
How's the controller? Timber, the controller is okay according to them. I've not actually tested it just yet. Dan, no sound. Sound Pioneer, sound okay here. Dan, try refresh.
Sound. I was going to say he won't hear us. If he's got no sound, he's not going to hear us. We should get a sign saying reset your screen or something. So Donegal Dad, hi again everyone. Parts up to 10 minutes. Did you get badged? Yes, we did, darling. Thank you so much. But I might need to message you just on which certain bits of the kit or which. Are the blue ones the newer ones?
2 seconds, please. There's a street in York called Whip Ma Wop Ma Gate. Okay. Dan, stupid bloody phone. Audio perfect here. Is a horsefly like a Pegasus? I suppose so. If you get hit by a horsefly, you would know about it. Apparently, it feels like a hammer.
Oh, it's horrible. When they bite you, you know it.
No.
I am kind of on the streamer. Bricks. Tourist.
Cool now, enjoy the pools. You can.
Well done, Andrew. Looks like a ferry approved stake wagon. It's working again now. Whatever you're wrong, long wood or metal bits. Yeah, I suppose maybe those cylinders of sheet metal. Simon, those Emlyn wagons look familiar. Don't fall out with her.
Oh, I've caught me out.
She'll catch you next time. She'll catch you at Alsager, Simon. Stephen, do you have an electric fan? Put a damp cloth on it while it's working. It's called a swamp cooler. We haven't got one in here at the moment. Okay, Charlotte, we do get the message, sweetheart. We really do. If you just back it off a little bit, please, love.
Right.
Yes, blue or newer. Grace.
Oh, I did wonder.
Yeah.
But I just need to check with him what's that.
Ray, scrap bricks heavy in weight but low in volume.
Sorry, I can't hear you under it.
No, it's okay. That's Judy barking in the background. No, don't be. It's nice. I was just going to say Judy's barking in the background, but to be honest, now's the first time that either of them have been able to get outside and enjoy it. So I do apologise, but I am not going to get her to shut up because she's the happiest she's been all day because of the heat.
I'm sure I have big coats
Paul, Rob, have a great look at the website I put up for the link system. Yeah, we've seen it, mate. We've actually seen it. Hi Morgan. That was Judy barking. That was the big Cocker Spaniel. Somebody wants attention there. Yes. Like I say, the pair of them haven't really done well with the heat today. So this is the first time they've been out.
She's obviously feeling a bit.
She, as you can hear, the pair of them, they're a lot more full of life.
What are they both barking at?
No, you get on that way and you come this way.
Well, they always go
Yeah.
in different directions.
They have a habit, guys. If one of them bark, they literally go different directions.
Are you going to come and say hello to everybody? Moggy, you are feeling better. I can see it in your eyes. Moggy, come here. Come on. Up, up. Say hello to everybody. No, that's not saying hello to everybody. That is saying hello to everybody. They're there. Look, there. He wants his ball, guys. But yeah, they're Morgan is doing pretty well, to be honest. He's on his anti-cough meds. But not just him. Today's been a nightmare for both of them. They've both been in and out of the paddling pool. They've both been soaked in the paddling pool. Morg's been wearing a Morg has been wearing a like a little jacket that you soak in water. Dan, about to test the railway. Hope the heat not bent the track. Let us know how you get on, Dan. We're going to wait until you've done yours. But yeah, Timber, I've had the controller back. They said they'd tested it with no faults whatsoever. So it's going to be interesting because we did have a fault. And I don't like that HM6000. I really don't. Oh, now it's jumped loads. We've just got a load of messages all in one go, so bear with, guys. Fine, Rob, how do? Oh, good. Same with George, Rob. He's chilling in the garden. Right, hardly ever post anything. John, never apologise for Judy having a nice time in the garden. No, it's not the day she's had and being a black dog. The day she's had, it's nice to see her out in the garden. Ivo, one of the camps I tried maybe 6 Labradors sleeping under the Jesus. On the mend, he'll never be right. He's like this for life. He really is. It was about stopping the collapsing trachea getting any worse.
Oh, it's a bit of polystyrene or something.
We get some slabs. Yeah, that's the point. Don't forget to feel free to share links, guys. Our moderators, as usual, share links to other relevant railway channels. Stephen, trust a dog to steal the show. Yeah, well, Judy always likes to steal the show, and with the gorgeous blue eyes that she's got, she succeeds in stealing the show. Adam, hello John, I'm feeling better by the heat. Good to hear, Adam. If you connect it back up and have the same fault, then you know it's your layout, not the top. The controller. Yeah, but I connect my voltmeter to the controller, Timber. Direct to the controller. And it was the voltage coming off the controller, so I know it was the controller. Adam, it's brutal with black doggies. It certainly is. Timber should have swapped channels and seen even the fault moves. Like I say, I know it's the channel. I know it's that one channel, mate. Oh, the dog's smell in there was beyond measurement. Jesus. Rob, if you check the controller on a separate bit of track, again, I put a voltmeter directly onto the rear of the controller itself, and it dropped to 7 volts.
You know when you put something in a safe place?
What have we done?
I had proper coal chunks somewhere,
Oh, okay.
and I've seen them. Oh.
Planning to get to another steam train today, but I had a flat wheel. Ouch. Maybe a voltmeter's faulty. No, it's working perfectly, Tom.
That's annoying.
Lost the. You've lost the.
Oh, yeah.
You've lost the coal, haven't you?
I literally seen it when I was tidying up. Because I put it there and thought, oh, that'll be great.
Very strange pot. It is, Tom. It is. I'll get around it. I will get around it. I'll get it sorted.
Oh, you've seen that then. I have got other ballast I can use, so it's not the end of the world. But I have proper coal pieces somewhere.
I find my fingers crossed coming back up. Yeah, we all wish you the best, Adam. We really do. You've had a rough time. You have.
Who?
Ads.
Yes. Only a place to be done by you. And then I'm going to give up. Anyone else get that when you find something and then...
Damn, Scotsman all good, no trouble running. I thought that was bloody electronic noise. It was a bird going past.
Can I just get onto there?
You certainly can. I got 17 more Hornby frame levers at the model rail show today for 30
Moggy,
quid.
mind your paws.
Chris, you have all the bloody luck.
I know, he always finds them, doesn't
Remember
he?
the points?
Yep.
What was it, like 25 or 30 sets of points you got for a ridiculous price?
Oh, yeah.
Thumbs up, thump. Thank you so much, Pete. Adam, I'm not at the wood yet, Richard, but can see the clearing. Thank you and everyone for the consider. Hey, you're part of the family, Adam. And we do have everything crossed for you.
You need to do that at peak, sent you. Right. It's going to be that annoying thing when it turns up and we don't. Oh, well.
What surprises me is the total lack of overhead cranes at most UK heritage railways. What? That's confusing. Right, I've never really cared about subs. It's supposed to train when once in a while, but thanks. I just enjoy getting a chance and helping other models when I can. That's fair one.
Oh, wow.
Right?
You seen how hot this is? 50.
Yeah, but it's all right. The fans will kick it.
No, I know, it's only because it's hot in here.
Are you done?
Yeah, I cannot. That's going to bug me because I literally saw it and thought of them.
Careful coming up.
But we do have idea of coal for somewhere else as well, don't we? So, oh, that's the camera gone. Oh, jeez, that was lucky. Oh, it's almost come off.
I've never really cared about. Oh, I just read that one, didn't I? Harry, I never knew Pico and Pico points were completely different and learned something new. Okay. So, I mean, excuse me for pronouncing it wrong. Pico, is it? Pico and Pico points were completely different.
No, I'm just going to have to...
Like the views have gone down a lot lately. People are out, though, aren't they, in the sun? MBS, it was a surprise when anything a bit taller now. I'll look at your video after the stream. Even the P2 truss shed doesn't have one, while the locomotives are huge.
Right, I'm just going to have to look at the ballast there, sweetheart, and see what you like, and we check if it would make sense in there. Because you do have ballast chucks as well, not just coal, don't you?
Everyone is taller than me, Chris. Isn't that a balance between you and Grace? I can't remember who's taller out of you and Grace. Huh, sorry, say that again.
Look at the ballast and see which one you like.
Ballast.
I can't find the coal, so they're going to have to be ballast chucks. That's coal something, but it looks like dust. I've got to open it up.
Alexa.
To have a look.
Turn on the desk light.
Sorry, I'm having trouble. Please try in a little while.
Oh, you've had enough of this weather, too.
Oh, pass my phone, please, Grace, and I'll get it up. Try not to get it anywhere near the mic.
I'm honestly so annoyed. I saw that coal, like proper coal chunks.
Can you read the comments for a minute? Just want to try and...
Where was I? Sorry. Oh, everyone is told on me. Chris, just up to your age.
Yeah.
I'll be posting a video tomorrow at 5 p.m. and I know going into it, it will start off with low views. What happens when the sun is out? Yeah, exactly. This is the problem. It's a hard one because in summer everyone's out. In winter people are
That's not
busy
cold dust, isn't it?
doing things. It's Pico makes trains. Pecco makes tracks and switches. 2 different companies. Oh,
Okay.
I would have found it interesting if it had been the same, just different. Hello from me and her, or coffee and cookies. Kangaroo, hello. Let's see if Rob Twig's on.
Oh, yes. Hello, sir. I hope you are keeping really well, and I hope, because obviously you get the same weather as us. Love to you and the missus.
And
obviously.
her of coffee and cookies. I do like
Oh, yeah.
that.
And she does make lovely cookies. She really does. We shall have to pop round to see them, of course, but for the cookies.
Yes.
Love to you both, and fantastic to see you.
How are you guys doing? I know you might want to not go personally.
Yeah, don't go in too much, obviously, Kanga. But I hope you're both doing okay. Everyone is taller than Andy Hot Dog, including Grace. That's very true.
Are you happy for us to share names, guys, as well,
No,
rather
I
than
don't.
Kangaroo? It's up to you guys.
Guys, Kangaroo and his missus are very, very good friends of ours. They do live local-ish. We said that at the same time.
Yeah.
And Mrs. Kangaroo makes exceedingly good cookies.
How are you guys doing in the heat as well? I imagine
Timber, who's got a hard one, Grace. Not me.
I did say it's a hard one, didn't
Yeah.
I?
We also have Pico Track in the Netherlands. Somebody has the bouncing. I don't know. Pico is called Pico in mainland Europe. We're talking Pico. Pico is a German base. I'm getting confused. Harry won't be buying the German ones anymore. Timber, I am not sure if me and Charlie should let Grace into our club. Oh!
Turn that around right now.
I'd love
Are
to.
you sure about that? Are you sure about that, Timber?
I think Timber's in the doo-doo. You weren't coming to the Alsager show, were you, Timber? If you do, put a book down the front.
Yes, happy to share.
So it's Richard and...
You went absolutely blank, haven't you, and Carol?
Yes, Richard and Carol.
Even though we have mentioned their names on the channel before, so that is what we got a lot
she's
of
too
railway
tall,
stuff.
Tim. Oh, Brian's getting in on it now. Brian, you need to wear a book in Alsager too, mate.
Show me that camera again. How am I too tall when I was wearing heels? I think, wasn't Andy 5'4"? And I'm actually shorter than Andy.
Yeah, but Andy was wearing heels too. So was Timber.
Yeah.
Don't do that. I should do kind of...
The
People
club
strange
fans.
names. Yeah, that is strange. That is strange, to be honest. The club fan club.
What do you reckon, Andy? You have met her. I was wearing heeled.
Heeled. You were wearing heels.
Well, heeled shoes.
Right. Are we going to actually try and do something now? It's been running for
Yeah.
1 hour and 18 minutes.
What's the
Pico
bet in
is
tomorrow?
short for Pioneer Construction, a proper East German name for a toy factory. Cool.
What's the bet in tomorrow? I'm literally going to find this coal.
It doesn't matter. Mix and match, innit?
Is there any you particularly like, or are you not fussed?
Do a mix if you want.
These are all in. Well, I don't know how to fix some of these because I don't know. Some just need a little bit of paint over it,
What?
like the writing on this one.
Don't worry about that weathering on the outside for now.
Okay.
get half a weight in each of them, I think. Where are the
Where have I
weights?
put the weights? I got the weight. Oh, they're there.
Ask the guys actually what the best weight is.
Right.
Detail camera. Point that
It
down.
will get confusing to say Richard.
Yeah, oh Jesus, we've got a Richard as well, so we'll stick with kangaroo.
Kangaroo or Carol. I've obviously got to be on Carol's side. Sorry,
Well,
Richard.
I can't argue, can I? Because Carol does make mice cook.
Also, she would put you in your place if needed.
Carol does scare me a little bit.
So, right, if you got a comment, what do you need me to
Can you just stop them just for a minute?
for a minute? Hills? What's about hills? Mountains are here, but not hills. I'll live post about the different points next week and show them. Okay. Hi, Adam. Just got back from vacation. Oh, yes, you've been away, haven't you, Andy? Best things come in the smallest package, Grace. Thank you very much, Pete. I think Pico is short for Pritchard Company and was set up by Sidney Pritchard, known as Mr. P. I think Grace should be allowed in the club after all. It was her that reinstated us in the chat earlier. You'll make a good politician there, guys. Yeah, it does get confusing. I have Pico trained but run on Pico track. Yeah, I never knew there was a difference. I did wave at Chris when I went through Mineheads. Where did you end up going on vacation? And Valley's 56, like the Ebervale Wagon. So yeah, these are just a load of different ones. So I think we obviously had the Emlyn before because Rob actually, his partner in crime and medical, they are magnets. We got that one last year at Crew, not Moderail Crew, the other Crew.
Emlyn the paramedic.
Yes.
Pooh magnet.
Pooh magnet. Yes, that's the best way to put it. And then I think we had the Elders again at Crew last year. Tim, you'll be able to remind me because you were there when we made the purchases.
I thought Timber pointed them out to her.
Did you point us out Wagons, Timber? I know you pointed out the sprays. I know the sprays were definitely Timber because he kind of took me over, didn't he? And I found these.
Yeah, he told you to buy them. Didn't ask you. Just.
The BBC has shown Live Aid 40. I'm watching a very young Bono on stage.
Bono,
yeah, Jesus Christ. I am not reading out comments tonight. This heat is getting to me too much.
Simon. I like the Emlyn wagon. Simon's just determined to be in pain, isn't he?
Oh, Richard Nice Wagons there. And other Richard and
It's me. Oh,
Kangaroo.
Richard, I do apologise. Yes, the coffee. The coffee is beyond amazing.
Carol does the Vicky's. But who's in charge of the alcohol and the rum? That's my question, guys. No, it was Richard that gave me, wasn't it?
Richard that gave you.
The alcohol.
What are we talking about?
It was the honey. Was it? Oh, which one was you let me try, Richards? When we last went.
Right. You know, you literally jumped past Simon's comment and ignored it.
No, because you literally read it out.
And you didn't respond to it.
Yeah, because I was letting you respond to it. He knows I don't like him. He knows that's a very sore subject.
Adam and the Emlyn one too.
I thought I saw something very small waving, said Chris. So does poison, says my mum. Where's that in reference to, mum? Hi Maria, said it to my mum. It was a hot chip, Chris. Flymo, good evening, Maria. How are you enjoying the warm and dry weather? Timber can't remember. I'm sure it was there that we got.
Andy, Rob is the only one that can put Grace in the club. Think about it.
Bit high up. Hi all, I missed. Love the heat, but also love my aircon. Yes, Esther, I was trying to save import tax by buying Pico track, but not as strong as Pico track.
Oh yes, we had an Emlyn from.
Oh, we did, didn't we?
It was.
Wait, was it you we had? Did we have another
It was probably
somewhere?
Emlyn that got you stuck. Probably Emlyn. It was probably Richard that got you stuck on the Emlyns.
Did we have gremlin somewhere then? Because I'm sure we got a second one.
I don't know.
Because then we got the D.
Mark
Thomas
is back
one.
again. Was that Morgan or Rob's tail?
Where?
Tail? Where? Simon. Pico track is rubbish. They should focus on rolling stock. Ivo. Continental track is made to look realistic by preferring details over robustness. It was JD Applegrace with lemonade.
That was it. So yeah, I suppose I do have to stay on Richard's good side.
Rob, get your finger out then.
What?
What is your mum smoking? And
It
is
did
she
say
sharing?
small packages. So yeah, we obviously have all these wagons. I cannot find a proper code. Did anybody answer you on what would be in this one? Because it's a very long one.
Personal choice. Planks, metal.
I don't know. This one's like a. Would help if I turn my light on, wouldn't it? Shorty needs to. So yeah, in terms of a short club, I'm just having to raise this chair. That shows that I'm
Pico
short.
track has a reputation for damaging wheels due to its sharpness.
Mm.
The tiny thing wagging. That's Grace's fan. Harry, I agree, SJ. Will not venture there again. I'll stick with the UK product.
So fire plank wagon.
Oh, Andy. I did see a Flying Scotsman on the West Somerset Railway. Sweet. I think it was a grey truck in colour. Brian, put the controller back in. I will in a minute. Bear with.
So we've obviously got. We do need to go. The problem is, guys, is we've bought everything down and we've not sorted it out.
No, it needs to go in through, doesn't it?
Adam,
how has it been in today in Ireland, Mark? Got brutally 31C at peak. Couldn't touch the front door handle.
Oh, you didn't see Ryan's.
About the controller?
Oh yeah.
I did.
Oh, sorry.
Mark, all good things come in small packages.
Yeah. Oh no, tarmac. That's not that. So, guys, we have a selection of.
Oh, that's what your mum was relating to. Maria said, hot dogs said only Rob can put you in the club.
Oh.
So, and your mum said about getting my finger out. Well, it's not getting your finger out, it's putting something else in, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a nightmare getting fish plate to fit.
So, first off, guys, we've got some pie weights here. 5
Simon
and 10.
Trent. Call me crazy, but something's missing.
That's not fair. That is mean. That is really mean tonight. I can't find it. So, what would you recommend for these small wagons? I think some of these don't, but do we put weights in all of them? Or do we not? And do we put 10 or do we put 5?
Or 2.5.
How are we going to get 2.5?
It's lead, it cuts easy.
Really?
It's soft.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, let's get some hints on what weight should go in the bottom of these wagons, please.
What did you say they were made out of?
Lead.
Zinc and epoxy, these
Oh, is
apparently.
it? Okay. Well, that's still going to be soft.
Okay. And then the next question is, we've got the different ballasts. So we've got a traditional grey ballast here. Did I see a comment from Paul about with a red one slate? So
Yes.
we do have that ballast slate, don't we? Would you use that? Or, because we haven't got any miniature slate at the moment, have we?
What's like?
How would we do the slate?
I don't know.
I know at the shop in Bangor they have a mini slate in. Because he said to us about it, didn't he? And your ballast chippings are like slate. And then I need to look at this.
Ivo, the issue is there much choice besides Pico if you want code 100, but let's just move to code 88. John, it was so hot here earlier we couldn't hold the banister rail going up the stairs. The sun was beating through the landing window. Simon, sorry, Grace. Don't apologise, you Rob.
Oh, so this is actually like a specialist thing, Rob. Pour coal and layout where desired, lightly mixed with wet water. So I
Not
don't.
lead, they are steel. No, they're not steel either.
old coal mine run. So this is literally, that's what we'd use.
Oh,
Under
yes, for the
there.
surprise piece. Yeah.
Yeah.
I need code 100 for older stock. Yeah, that's the only problem in it. You do need that for older stock.
So unfortunately, I've not got much of this light grey ballast. So the ones I've got more of is we've got the extra fine granite chippings here.
Chris says put 5 gram in each 10-foot wheelbase wagon. Maria, look, I bought you a new mattress at Christmas as well, and I'm still waiting. But you're going to be waiting for a lot longer. Pete, going down the pub for a well-deserved pint. Great stream. Bye, everyone. No worries, Pete. You take care and you enjoy that blooming pint, mate.
You and Sue enjoy.
Yes. Whatever it is Sue drinks.
Actually, these chippings are what they use for that road. Shall I have a look at this ballast, this grey ballast?
Chris, I tried to get it in exactly the centre of the wagon, which is fair enough.
So what size are we going with? Sorry.
5 grams.
Okay.
Mark, it's a bit better than it was, Andy, but it's not all right. Doc has referred me to a specialist. Who knows when I get to see him? Very true, Mark.
So what we're thinking of doing here, guys.
Those wagons are coal wagons.
Well, that worked for now because I do not know where the coal is.
It's very fine though, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't think I've got any chunkier stuff.
John, Amazon delivery just arrived. You've got corner clamps and trim puller. Hoping to reuse some of the old baseballs for the new build. Coal wagon. Yeah, I knew what you meant.
What else can go in them then?
Yeah, I'll watch it in a minute. Bear with me, please, Timber.
What else can go in them then?
Oh, if it's YouTube, I can't watch it because I can't play it because of copyright.
But anyway, let's get weights because the other thing we thought of doing, guys, like Rob said, is not actually filling the whole truck with whatever we use. It's literally going to be like a bit of, I said to Rob, maybe use a bit of polystyrene just to like raise it up a lot to then just have like a thin layer on top. Oh, what's that?
It's a...
Do I need a...
30 gram weight. Jesus H, that's a lot of weight, Timber. $115 long is 100 grams in weight. 10 of those, that's a hell of a lot of weight.
Oh, that says 30 by 67. Huh? By 15 grams. Ah, I'm confused.
Yeah, it's saying a total 100 gram weight or 195 gram weight. That's a hell of a lot of weight.
Yeah.
Start small and go up, I think.
Oh, I've just seen that actually. What Ray and I are saying is you need to see what weights there are first and top up accordingly. I'm off to bed. Take care, everyone. Enjoy the stream. Night, Simon, darling. So...
The coal pans, I'll be minding me own... Oh, Jesus, Simon. Ballast. But that's the only thing in it with them being coal wagons.
Then I'm not filling them with coal. Shall I see what else I've got? This isn't going well tonight, is it?
Polystyrene sounds good to me. Mark, don't put too much weight in the wagon, Drop and Grace, especially if you're putting a load in them as well. It's only a small load. We're going to put something in to fill the wagon up and then top it off with a small load. Just over an ounce. What Ray and I are saying is you need to see what weight they are first, then top up accordingly. I'm with you. Simon, I'm off to bed. Take care, everyone, and enjoy the evening. No night, Si. You sleep well, buddy.
And we've obviously got these slate chippings as well.
If you're reading off Lumsdonia, that is based on NMRA standards. I'm not denying it, but as I said, 100 grams is an awful lot of weight, isn't it?
Right. Which of these are not coal wagons then, guys? I think that's more for like concrete or something, that one. Oh, I can't see it.
Now they can. Yeah,
That's like bits of rubbers. So I've got these as well.
Harry, Lucky I'm not far up the tracks alive to charging with strictly UK Pico from now on. Dan. Cardboard cut to size of wagon, painted black and coal put into... Yeah, that's roughly what I'm thinking about. Cardboard or Corex and then just put a load on top of it.
We might have some cardboard because we've just binned a load. So
So the load is hiding the weight. A very thin layer of load, Simon. All of them says. Right, Ivo. Foam with a hole for the weight and coal on top of it. Sure that red wagon next to the green isn't for coal.
this one?
No, back. Back.
That one?
No,
Red wagon next
in
to
the
the
middle.
green. That one? That's
Yes.
brown.
Is it? Oh, it looks red on the...
Oh
it looks
yeah,
red
to
on
be
the screen.
fair.
It does look red.
It's like this one.
Just sent you a chart for weights. Okay, I'll have a look for a minute, Ray. Scott, I used black foam and then glued a thin layer of coal on top of that. Yeah, that's exactly my thought.
We have black foam. That's stuff from a 3D printer
Where is it?
underneath there.
Chris, longer wagons put 10 gram in each, no more. Never mind about standards. Mark, you could always glue whatever you're using as a load to a thick bit of cardboard cut to shape so that you don't have to use so much of said load. Yeah, that's the idea. Tim, but if you watch the video, it shows how you can easily remove loads and put with weights in them. I think I know the video you mean now. You've mentioned that, Timber. I think I might have actually watched it. Ray, you get your weights closer and put them on a light load on top.
HAA, I'm sure, is for coal. Huh.
Right, are you still going? He's determined to get rid of that bus. How much do you want for the silver and red ones? Do you want to swap for a bus?
Which
No.
bus?
The bus Brian offered me at Crew.
Oh, okay.
Harry, some wheel 5 gram balancing weights stuck to the wagon floor for weights and polystyrene, then top with coal. Yeah. See, everybody's on the same page with that.
Yeah, yeah.
Magnet one to remove the load. Yeah, I think we mean in the same video. Either that or someone else has done the exact same one. Rob, in real life, the load would be full or empty. Yeah, totally get that. Adam, indeed, I had load inserts that my dad made years ago before all these modern fillers made them card and folded to suit. Buy them in any auto store. Yeah, we've got weights. Can you put the weights on the camera?
Yeah, the weights there.
We've got the auto weights, yeah.
I think you bought them off Amazon.
Yes.
They didn't change.
So the smaller ones are 5 grams, are they?
Yes. Yeah, you've got 5 and 10, so.
Right, so where's this black foam, did you say?
It's really annoying me about this coal.
Alexa, turn off the desk light. So everybody's agreeing, one form or another, all on the same page about a weight,
Yes.
a filler, and then a load. Ray, try to keep the weight to the ends over the trucks to make them sell better. But someone's just said about putting, if you're having just the one weight, it's to put it in the middle, isn't it? Richard, why not just use real coal?
Oh, Mama.
Roll. It's even marked on the steel. Says FE. Well, I'm just going by what Grace has just read out, which says zinc. And to me, let's have a look.
I'm happy. Even though I've already just looked there.
Yeah, it literally says zinc and epoxy. I'm not going to argue with it. I'm just saying what it says on. Oh, you found it. There's not much there, though, is it?
Found it, yeah, but if you're only doing a thin layer anyway.
Yeah, true.
And then.
Right, I'm collecting them wagons. So's Grace.
Mum, that still needs to come to you. We need to take that
Adam,
Monday.
Back then, we had access to plenty of dross for coal loads. Yeah. And that'd be ideal, wouldn't it?
Well, we
Do you
had.
want to bring that camera out of it.
That's what I've just done.
No, it's not out enough, Grace.
No, it's going to hit me in my face.
No, the other one.
The other one.
The other hand. Take it up and away from you.
Oh, I'm with you. Is it zoomed in, maybe?
They are epoxy. Oh, that's a point. It could be. Detail. Properties. Pick a video. Camera control. No, it's zoomed all the way out.
So yeah, we actually had these off a 3D printer. It's like a foamy material. And if you look at it, it's actually got a texture to it that could look almost like coaly.
Epoxy painted rather than galvanized. I'm just, like I say, I'm not arguing with Timber. I'm just saying what it says on the tin, so to speak. Mark, but that would make them.
Oh dear.
Yeah, can't read that one out. Andy, got to run later on. You take care, Andy. Thanks for dropping in, buddy.
No, darling.
Monday, Captain Static. Timber, I have a bag of real coal. Should I start selling it in small bags?
It'll be a bit messy.
Go for it, Timber. You'd probably make a bloody fortune. That foam is ideal.
Back live on the 20th, says Andy.
Oh, nice one.
So,
Andy, make sure you remind us so we can shout you the night before.
So now we have the coal again, guys. What are we doing for weights? And I kind of needed guidance because I imagine these little
Let's
ones.
go for 5 grams first.
Except these bigger ones, do you want like 10 or 5 either side?
5 grams first.
Okay.
Start small. You can always add.
Okay, doke.
Rob, do not let Grace cut the sheets into coal shapes. Not with her scalpel cutting ideas. No, you're absolutely right, Richard.
I actually need a cloth before I do this because some of these are filthy.
Paul, you could use Lincoln molds, do a couple of cuts and break them up and put them into Wagon as rubble. That's not a bad idea.
That is not a bad idea.
Brown perfect with some real coal glued. Simon, guess you really had to dig deep for the coal. The discovery is unconceivable.
He's on fire tonight.
He's
I'll
not-
give him that.
No, he's Googling corny coal-related jokes. He is. He's got another screen open, or he's got his phone open, and he's Googling coal-related jokes.
Do you really think he'd do that?
He's mining the depths of the barrel.
I'm giving these a clean, guys, mainly to get it sorted so I can put weights.
Tom, I used to make coal loads by spraying polystyrene with black paint. It used to ink into the poly, but stop enough to look like... Tom, do you know what I was thinking exactly that?
That mould paint.
Yeah, what that mould paint did to the polystyrene. I was thinking that about polystyrene.
Well, look at this texture on the sides. That's sparkly and that like coal. That looks a bit like coal, doesn't it?
Simon, you're half right, but I'm not Googling. I don't know what you do. I don't want to know what you do in private, Simon. Or whatever you call it either.
You telling me that doesn't look like coal?
What?
The side view.
No, it looks like a side view of phone. Mark, I have some real coal here for modelling purposes. It's not for sale. I think Timber could get a bag of coal and start selling it. You could probably do that, you know. Buy a bag of coal and I bet you could sell the actual weight for more than you paid for it. Paul, slap Simone with Widow Twanky brush. Right, Pete and his bus is the bus. Yeah, Pete. Sorry, Chris. You can't beat real coal for looking like coal.
Messy,
That's
though.
very true.
I imagine really messy, though.
Although what was it? The anthracite coal legs, a little bit big for the wagons, though, aren't they?
Right, let's go back to the Welsh one then, seeing as we have the coal now.
Ray, before you start adding weight, you need to know what it weighs first. I use a kitchen scale, put the car on it, and add weight to the desired weight. We're going to try with the 5 gram weights first.
Well, do you think Clamber will need a bit more in?
I don't think you need to worry about that one for a moment. Oh, there's a dove on the wall.
As a what?
A dove on the wall.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Collared dove. Quietly.
Oh.
Scales. Initial weight 1 ounce. So what's that? Alexa, what's 1 ounce in grams?
1 ounce is about 28.3 grams.
That's a lot of weight again, isn't it? Start with 5. We can run them when we get back in tomorrow night. And see how it goes. Because you want a decent rake. You don't want to be able to just struggle with like 5 wagons or 10 wagons.
Thing is, these are going to be... What I might do temporarily, Rob, is instead of taking them off the sticky, I might cut them with a sticky on.
Then they're going to slide about.
Problem is, it's really, really sticky. That if you look, that's like super sticky, so it might be a bit of a pain
Well,
to get off.
they're designed to stick on the cars at
Yeah.
high speeds, aren't they? Okay, we can do that.
I'm just thinking as a way to at least have weight in there.
Well, why don't you concentrate on the loads first?
Oh, making up the...
Stick the coal to the load. Look, cut the foam to the right size. Stick the coal to the foam,
That didn't work.
because
That's
then
a
you can
shame.
lift it out afterwards, can't you?
Like,
Victor Levitt, good night all. You take care, Victor. Thank you for popping in. While I think about it, Trevor Beale, Trevor Stubbs, has anybody heard of either of them? Because I would love to know that they're both okay. I really would.
oh, that's handy.
We did mention this before, but if someone's got any contact details for either Trevor Beale or Trevor Stubbs, please drop them a message and ask them if they're okay.
Yeah, because Trevorville doesn't actually have a page, does he? No, we just find that they don't want to be part of us anymore.
Of course they do.
Nah.
Look in the wiki page. Queen should be next.
Oh, they're talking about...
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm with you. Adam, you could sieve the dross and get the messy out with the coals. Chris, I use real coal bashed up with a hammer and sock. 4 coal loads in loco tenders and wagons. You need to use slightly more PVA than in your PVA water washing up liquid mix. We can get a small bag of coal. It's not that expensive.
Yeah, but isn't that going to be super messy?
Extremely. Right, if you get the cars weighted right, it helps running and prevents string. Yes, that's the issue that we had, Ray, was the curves. 2 pences equals 7 grams, says Adam. Tom, you know some people pave their model railway streets with individual bricks and Jarila. Jesus.
Well, I can't talk, can I?
Brian, isopropyl helps remove the weights. That's a fair comment. We've got plenty of that. Chris, hope you get all the coal out before you put your sock back on.
Right.
Ray, don't take the sticky off until you know how much weight you'll need.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Right, so that is how thick that is, and we're just over the edge. However, the great thing is, these come in 3 sections. So I'm hoping if I can get rid of one of these sections, that should then give me the right height to just add enough.
Richard, there's another Blackfoot mystery solved. Stubby was was he did he come up to us?
Yes.
Oh, there you go then.
No, did he? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, I think he did. Yes,
Mark.
he did.
Mark, Rob has got something sticky as well, Grace.
I know that.
Simon, I prompt something like coal missing puns and Jack GBT gives me loads of puns. That's my secret.
Oh, at least he's been honest.
King Julian!
I like to move it. That's it. We haven't had Kevin in.
Yes, we have. He's in.
You didn't tell me.
You were in the kitchen.
Good evening.
Hi everyone, I've missed you all, and you have been missed as well, King Julian. Hope you are keeping well, sir.
How's your dog going this weather?
Adam, I think I saw Stubbs on live while I was in hospital, but he had a phone. It was driving me nuts. As long as they're both okay, that is all that matters.
Trevor Veal is the one that I don't know if
Yeah,
we've got
Trevor
any
Veal.
contact.
Again, someone, if they've got his contact details or a way of getting hold of him, please drop him a message, make sure he's okay.
Right.
Do not move your chair, Grace. Morgan has crashed right behind it.
Oh. So right, I've now removed one of those layers, and let's be honest, the fact that it's a bit uneven doesn't matter.
Kangaroo, a bag of crisps is 25 grams, and we have real coal here.
Can we go and raid cookies and maybe take a bit of coal with us?
Cookies and nice coffee and
Yeah.
coal.
So I've taken away the 2, but I don't know if that's enough, guys, or is it literally such a thin layer that you do on it? But also, do I attach the ballast and glue it, and then just try and lift it out after? Or what do you guys think?
Well, you know that scraper that you've got? You can just hook into that to lift it out. That's not an issue.
Oh, I've got my little dentally tool things as well.
Yes.
My little hooks.
Yes. But I wouldn't glue it while it's in there.
How am I going to glue it otherwise to get it on my height and get it round it?
Because if you glue it when it's in there, it's going to stick in there.
That's what I'm meaning is what can I do? Because otherwise...
Tape. You put masking tape around your phone piece. Around the edges. You know when they pour resin?
Yeah.
A dam. Like that.
Damn. But do you think I should get rid of a little bit more at the height, guys? Or maybe go to like that height?
It
or...
needs to be thin. A very thin layer.
Oh, so that's probably all right, because it is over the top,
Yeah.
isn't it, usually? It's not like dead in line, is it?
These days it tends to be because they have the scrapers that make them flat, don't they?
Yeah. I have just seen timber that will make the coal sticky. See my video. Cling film.
Cling film's another one you could use for it, yeah.
What? Literally cling film it on top and that's it?
No, cling film around the edge to make a dam. But you can use the masking tape.
Put cling film in the wagon first. To be able to lift it out after, do you mean?
No, that's an idea. Yeah, we haven't got any cling film.
Yeah, we do.
Have we?
I think we do. I need the ladies anyway, so... Go and check the cling film. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, all this water today, isn't it?
Timber can't be attacked when you give it out. I vote for real coal asking near a territory railway, which is about 30 miles away. I'm to go do that. Rogue says, hi everybody. I'm doing well, Rob. Had a good job change. Old company lied, so I went back to driving. Oh, Jesus, mate, that ain't reading good. Mark, if it's a tight fit timber, I suggest you use some lube. Mark's on form tonight. Timber, that'll make the coal all sticky. See my video. Stupid phone. Cling film. Put cling film on the wagon first. Yeah, okay, stick the weight to the foam block. Grind up actual coal, thinking outside the box. Yeah, someone else has mentioned that, but we're going to give this a go with this stuff. If it doesn't work out, we've got plenty of that black foam, so we can go to real coal. The idea is, hopefully, that the fake load isn't going to be permanent in there. Right, it depends if you want a removable load. Put a washer in the load, then lift with a magnet. Yeah. Richard, the price of coal today, the railways will not give you any. That's probably true as well. Andy and Melin! Good to see you, mate. Well, Graces and the ladies, I don't see the point in just staring at a blank screen. Bear with me. Put that there, get my phone out of the way. Adam, the mines in the USA spray something akin to wallpaper paste to hold down the dust on the double bogey hoppers. Yeah, I've seen them spray something. I wouldn't know what it was. I thought it was just water to keep it down, but obviously it isn't. But yeah. But I think she, no, if I go back to, where are we? Go back to that. I do get where Grace is coming from. That does have like a coaly type consistency to it. What do you reckon, guys? Do you reckon we could get away with just that?
So it does look coaly to you.
Now you've ripped it apart. Yeah, I think it does.
Thank you.
What do you reckon, guys? Genuine. Bear in mind... Oh, I do need to know, can any of you guys hear this music in the background? Because I don't want to get us a copyright strike. But let's have some feedback. Does that look coaly to you?
Well, why don't you?
I think so. King Julian. Yeah, the line cost me the house I was going to buy. Burned up my savings to take care of my son. Final straw was when I had to take $200 cash advance from my check. Oh my God, Julian. That is awful. He said he's quit his old job because they lied to him.
Oh.
Adam, I think it's your teeth that explained it to me. Well, the viewers, I think so. It does rob from a distance. Just a lot. That sucks. That absolutely sucks, Julian. Okay, as long as you can't hear the music, that's all that matters. But yeah, what do you guys reckon? Now Grace has ripped this up a bit.
Do you now see what I mean? I could see it from the side.
Yeah. Smooth it doesn't, I grant you. The smooth side doesn't because it's all flat and stuff, but I think that looks a little coaly. Richard, no music and that looks good. Mark, looks pretty good. Look for coal, but nothing beats the real coal if you can get some, of course. Well, we can get it. That's not an issue, is it? You know, just a small bag. Adam, awful situation.
Could also put on freebie if anyone had a couple of chunks of coal and then just break it
Smash
up.
the heck out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a great thing, guys. If you have a local freebie, ask for stuff on there because that's where we got our 60-year-old girl. But
Yeah, I do like that.
you get what I mean now, that you can
Let's
see
go
it under the light.
back to that. Barbecue briquettes and grind them for coal. Yeah. Julian, it does. I returned to driving from Springbok Express. They welcome me back with open arms. Sometimes it's better the one you know, isn't it, mate? Chris, honest opinion, not that good looking. And that's what we want. It's honest opinions.
Problem is, it's always hard on video, isn't it?
Adam can't hear the music. That's absolutely fine.
Do you
Obviously,
think
we've got the...
if they do?
Yeah, if anybody does hear any music at any point sometime tonight, let us know. Obviously, we've had a pub reopened in the village, and it's become mentally popular. It is a brilliant little pub. O'Reilly Auto did me very wrong. Message me if you want. Drop us a message if you want, Julian. You know we're always here for a chat, buddy. Yes, sir, I agree, Rob. Yeah, I mean, you're a sound bloke, Julian. You really are, and I do think that's extremely unfair on you, especially when you're having to have cash just to feed your own lad. That is disgraceful. John and Holly can't hear any music. But yes, we do. We've always said hints, tips and tricks and honest opinions and constructive criticism, of course.
Shall I come back and cut the bases for all of them anyway? Well, we'll make
Yeah, because you can always
put a bit of coal on and see what
you can put a bit of coal on top of it. Did you get
No,
some...
we don't have cling film, but I do have food bags, like the old ones.
Just put some masking tape around it for now. Yeah, put some masking tape on.
Well, I'll get the bases in it first anyway.
The bases.
May as well do that for a minute.
Oh, you mean yeah, I'm with you, sorry.
Home base.
Right, can you adjust the camera, Grace? Can you adjust the camera, Grace? I can zoom it in.
No, I need it further. Hold on.
That's up.
Sorry about the bumpiness, guys. There we go.
Oh yeah. There's Jakey saying hello to everybody.
Woo. That did not come out from me.
What's
Although
that?
that's a massive moth.
Oh yeah. That's nice.
This is why I suggested the net.
Where are we? Right, I have a few copy grinders. One is for coffee beans and the rest for modelling beans. Yeah, we've got one as well, but Chris, I can hear very loud music from the nightclub directly across the road from me. We have a PA in the beer garden. Jesus. King Julian, Grace, did you cut your hair?
No.
Oh, no.
No.
No chance. I'll switch it to the other one so you can check.
Well, no, it's in a bun at the moment because of the heat.
Bear with.
I'm surprised it stayed in all day because usually it doesn't, to be fair.
Yeah, if you look, Grace, if you turn the back, it's just up in a bun, that's all, mate. She'll never cut her hair.
It's back to here again.
Sore subject. Timber message. Leaves, duff cord, etc. If you don't use a complete cling film liner, the glue will leak down the sides. No, she's not gonna glue. She's not gonna do it. She's not gonna do any gluing at the moment in the wagon. She's gonna create it outside of the wagon, mate. PVA will stick to masking tape. Oh Jesus, that ain't good.
I just have to get some cling film. Or just for cheap at some point, will those food bags work as a lining? I'd imagine so.
Possibly. Yeah, but is the PVA going to stick to them?
I wouldn't think so. What do you think, guys? I've got these freezer bags that have had stuff in, but it's like that plasticky material. Do you think that would work? It's thicker than cling film. Yeah, I think what we should do is actually maybe get a video of these running round without the coal on to see if it...
Well, you can try all different ways, can't you?
Because I like that texture. I do. If I tight it up a bit.
Adam, so when you sit down and it catches your hair.
Am I going to get told off for that, actually?
What?
Art. I don't think so.
Tart?
Yeah.
Well, like strawberry tart.
Yeah.
Yeah. Perfect. So if you glue outside of the wagon, bits will hang on the side. When you push it in, will break bits off the side. Yeah. Paul Woods, plasters at the ready.
Right, there's two. What I might be able to do now as well, because it's literally their levels are free, will I just use the two that I've cut off? Actually. Yeah.
Don't forget there's a weight got to go under that as well.
Yeah, it'll fit because this stuff squishes.
Or you can always cut a hole in the
Yeah.
bottom one, can't you?
Or even, would some of these maybe be not as full as the others either?
Well, they do try and get them fairly evenly and fill them up the best they can because of money.
I'm just thinking if you get some that have
And
already
Julian,
used.
on that black foam, if you spray a little semi-gloss black, it will rough up enough to mimic coal texture. Timber. Yes, a bit thick would do as cling film will delay process and get the right materials. Well, that won't be till Tuesday or Wednesday. That's the only thing.
Right, these I think are going to be 3.
Someone really thinks they can sing. I don't know if it's karaoke.
I don't know. They're doing a lot there, like the pub quiz. To be fair, they're doing so well.
No, Grace, it would be full.
Oh, okay. It was only just a curiosity. That's fine. I'll just put the two together. Yeah. The stuff cuts really well and easy as well.
I never. Who said about the black foam? I can't remember. That was a good idea. That one.
Yeah, it just instantly made it.
You don't have to worry about the colour showing through then, do you?
No. So, anybody get one of the 3D printers, keep this stuff. I don't know, you weren't sure about me keeping it either, were you?
I can't remember.
What I might have to do to rough this up and make it a bit uneven though is just get rid of this slight top layer. It's only...
Sandpaper?
No. I can grab it. Because it's like the protective film. See what I do, I just slice it down slightly.
Mark, I would make the top of the loads uneven if they wouldn't all be even in real life. They'd be close as damn it, but no, they wouldn't be 100% perfect, would they?
No, the only reason I was asking is to use the singles at the waist of the 3. It makes them look like it's half full.
No, you wouldn't. No.
So I didn't know if so they'd dropped some off and had others.
You would drop an
that was all.
entire wagon.
Sorry, I wasn't sure.
And they wouldn't carry half a wagon.
Oh, okay.
Because it's literally wasting money, isn't it?
Oh, okay, I just wasn't sure.
Jim, as soon as I buy some more coal hoppers, I'll be doing some more coal loads. Stockwood. Exactly, it was the black colour that gave me the idea in the first place. Oh, it was you that mentioned it, was it, Scott?
Right, it's got a new name. I'm really not with it tonight.
Scottwood. Are you new, Scott? If you aren't, I do apologise.
So I can actually get this top layer off with these.
Rogue wants to know how long you all do. Rogue wants to know how long you all do their live stream.
It varies. I know obviously with us with work in the morning now we can't go as late as we used to.
I think if we go for 10 tonight, that's 2.5 hours, isn't it?
Yeah, because it has been hot as well,
Yeah.
so we've not been getting as much sleep.
Timber, there'd never be even. Either random surfaces or more likely humps in the middle of filling the chute. Yeah, timber, because these days they tend to have scrapers to flatten them, don't they? Whereas back in the 80s, it wasn't really a thing, was it?
So I'm better having more in the
Scott,
middle.
just joined tonight. Well, Scott that just joined tonight and gave us that brilliant idea, thank you very much. That is massively appreciated, mate. Richard, normally a hump or two as they would be filled by overhead hoppers. Mark, just the very top as they would be pretty full when loaded.
So I'm literally just grabbing this fine top layer off. Just to get the texture back
I
in.
disagree with almost everything said about wagons loads posted tonight. Oh well.
Who said that?
Chris.
Oh.
Chris is being very politician-y about it.
We all have an opinion.
You know why this dog's crashed, don't you?
Have you given him his...
No, we haven't had that yet, actually. I can't get it now. But you know why he's crashed?
Why?
Because he's cooler.
Yeah, true. He hasn't had his nap today, has he, because of it?
He wants me to do a live stream again. Do it. Just do it, Julian.
Do it.
I'll go and get his tablet.
I like to do it, do it.
Yeah,
I like to...
Don't.
So this is a bit meticulous, but it's the only one I'm going to get. Like, it's like, I think it just fills off. I think it just fills it off or something. Or it actually looks possibly like these are bigger sheets. And it's almost like burnt. So it's like, I don't know, in factory, maybe to chop it up the packaging. Maybe it's a bigger sheet and they've used like a hot cutter. You know, like a hot foam cutter. It looks almost like that plastic burn. I think that. Oh no,
It's someone's having a party.
yeah.
And for those of you that are interested or might not be interested, that is quite literally what we have to give Morgan twice a day. Half a tablet, zinc phosphate, and it tastes disgusting apparently.
Oh,
Can you watch the comments?
Yeah. I've just realised what probably has caused that on top and at the top and bottom is when they've cut it. It's like a burnt plastic.
I know, Morgan. I know.
Uncle Scott, many thanks, guys. Much appreciated. So, yeah, there is that one. So, I am looking back and forth to the comments at the minute.
Where is it? Oh, nice try. I found it.
Yeah, unfortunately with Morgan now, it's kind of heartbreaking because we were trying to make it nicer for him and give him like a bit of fruit or a treat. He now is a bit weary when we give him a strawberry, a blueberry, because he thinks that that's with it.
Yes, no.
Things are heating up. Must be the cut. Oh, says Simon. They would one wagon as drop-offs like a remote stationing. Or Morgan, wrap it in meat. Problem is, he's got very smart to it, Richard, because initially we were giving it in fruit or cucumber, and then he worked out pretty quick what it was. Like I said, even an ice cube, I tried to give him.
He's been a basket about it tonight.
Oh, yeah. Even the ice cubes he usually get, I tried to give him one today, and he was so weary about it, wasn't he?
Sorry, Moggy. I'm sorry.
But he has to have it.
Sorry.
The problem is Morgan can only eat chicken because he has a dicky tummy, doesn't he?
Sorry. Can we get a drink? Moggy, can we get a drink?
But yeah, this is part of the battles we now have with him because of the collapsing trachea.
Morgan, come here.
So you get so mistrusting after, guys. Heartbreaking, really, isn't it?
Pop a drink, come on. I'm sorry. I'm so guilty doing that.
Yeah, I know. Any more on that tool?
Tool?
So you put it straight back?
Oh, it's not been ordered. I'll get it at the end of the month.
Yeah, so I think the reason you've got the bubbles in the middle and this at the top is flat, I think it must be big sheets they've cut, and that's like a plastic burn, like you get with polystyrene.
Where were you?
The bottom. Oh no, yeah, Cat split the tablet out.
Right. What I do is get the car weighted so it runs loaded and empty. Paint the weights to match the car depending on the load. There are different loads: coal, pumpkins, Xmas trees. Make the load easy to fit. Cats are devils for that, Richard. Ace Pro is alright taste wise, but the Luxido is like a salty banana.
Oh, it's lovely.
Yeah, it's this zinc phosphate. I've never had it myself, but apparently zinc phosphate tastes awful.
Zinc, I thought it was codeine.
Is it?
Codeine
Maybe to me.
phosphate. Because it's
Codeine phosphate, yeah.
Yeah, and it does have a taste if you ever take cocodamol.
Brian, I'm off now. All thanks for Rob and Grace Night. All sleep well, Brian. Thank you very much for joining us, bud.
Night night, darling.
Mark, our last two would do that occasionally as well, Richard. Not Brian. Not Brian. But yeah, feel free to share channels, guys. We do positively encourage that. And I hope, yeah, Brian, I hope Gus manages a bit better when it's cooler tonight. Don't look at me like that, Moggies. I feel guilty enough, trust me. And Mark made it home. So, Mark, did you see her unwrapping all this? I can't remember if you said or not.
I think he said he was driving, didn't he?
But if he didn't, she's over the moon with it.
I am. I'm looking forward to trying it out, but I'm going to have to wait until the weather changes a bit.
What are you doing?
Getting the top off so it looks textured in case we're not going to add thing to it. So...
Codeine phosphate and codeine citric are awful, but if you're in pain. I melt mine under my tongue.
Oh, how can you do that? Ugh.
I tell you what's worse.
Mm.
Try chewing 300 milligrams of aspirin, Grace.
Ugh.
Been there, done that. Not nice.
Well, would you rather that or GTN, dear?
I had that as well.
That's what I'm saying. Which would you rather?
Neither. GTN. I tell you something, guys. Years and years, I was telling patients, as a paramedic was giving them GTN, you know, this might give you one heck of a headache. And then I had a paramedic say it to me. It was less than 60 seconds and it was like I had a full-blown migraine. I don't know if any of you guys are on GTN or you've ever had it because it was a suspected heart attack, but it's awful.
What about that? Does that look a bit better? It's actually higher on one side, which I suppose depends how.
No
it is,
innuendo, but they're easier to swallow. No innuendo. That's not. Oh, come on. There's got to be innuendo, Adam.
Is that a smoke alarm?
That is. Someone's cooked them. Someone's burnt
That
the
ain't
toast.
ours, is it? Do you remember that night with the
The one in the drawer.
with the carbon monoxide meter? Right, so let's get rid of that. Oh, I think it's our neighbours, guys. Yeah, very unusual for me. I know you said about my hair as well, because I don't usually have that done up. So, Galloway to Donegal, that's one of the drive. Is that where he's been? I wasn't taking one of your daughters somewhere again, was it? I got the GTN spray, so yeah. I've had GTN loads and never had a headache, just burning under the tongue. Oh. Has Carol ever dealt with it as well, with people having it? So yeah, this is
Oops.
next door.
Yes.
I thought it went off the other night as well.
Are you putting coal in that?
Well, they said it's like a coal one as well.
No, that's too deep.
No, I know that. So I think on this, I might actually need to get rid of 2 and just have the 1.
Paul's got GTN spray.
Yeah.
Richard, our GTN loads never had a... Have you not had a headache off it, Richard? Oh my God, the headache I had was incredible. Mark, it's my 40th... Brother's 40th, went on a river cruise.
Oh, lovely.
Sweet. Adam, a couple of donor cyclists on the road out there. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry about the other night. My phone went off while I was drawing, Mark, and I kind of got so engrossed in the cold that the live, I didn't actually put that I'd gone. So I do apologise for just disappearing the other night.
No, I had a banging headache when I was given it. Yes, Caden's recycling bins no longer exist.
Huh? Oh dear.
Yeah.
Oh wow. That's impressive.
Yeah, they had a disposable barbecue.
Oh. Oh dear. Can it relight my fire?
And now they have disposable recycling bins.
Relight my fire.
That's a slate wagon, says Paul Wood.
Oh, sorry, you did say. But would
Mark, I'm surprised you're not foaming at the mouth by now, Grace.
But could I put this in still as the layer for it? And then if needs be, if I'm going to put slate, just give it a spray grey. And then put the slate on top. Because obviously we don't want to fill the whole thing with slate. And do you mean slate chips or like the slate panels?
It'll be slate chips, won't it?
I would have thought panels at that.
Adam, I love motorbikes, but if you don't know the roads up here, they'll catch it out. They catch it out in a car as well, Adam.
Did we not have
Mark, it was his brother on Thursday, but was also my dad today. Oh, sweet. For a double
Aw.
celebration.
Although we've got a few coming up. We've got Rob's dad Saturday, my dad Sunday, and you guys might have remembered last year on my lives we were waiting for a phone call. Because we're on my live and you were watching my phone waiting for Katie to give birth.
Oh,
weren't
yes.
you? So, and it's little man's first birthday on Monday. So, oh no, I think I've still got one more wagon. Okay.
Richard said that would work okay, Grace. Paul says tiles.
Yeah. I'm sure
Okay.
wherever we've
But in
either...
that case, you're going to need...
I think we've got them.
You're going to need the tile pallets.
I think we've got a few tile pallets. But also in terms of that, I think we have square slate pieces from the offcuts that we had from Rutland.
Okay.
Or there were slate chunks at one of the shops local.
Gary, evening all. Gary, hope you're keeping well, bird. Trevor's TT Trains. Hi, I've just stumbled upon this. It is a regular thing. Welcome in, Trevor. Yes, we are. We do try and live stream most Saturdays. Except
Doesn't
when
work.
plans don't go right, which is most of the time. We do a members and patrons one once a month, which
I think I would put
last Tuesday's members and patrons one was, it went rather rude, didn't it?
Yes, but you also forgot to post the link, didn't
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
dear?
But that stream was funny as hell. But yeah, welcome in, Trevor. Thank you for joining us. The only thing we will say to you is our streams do occasionally talk about trains. Sometimes, rarely. We are very non-PC, and hopefully you're not easily offended, because we do tend to have a joke about some very weird things.
Yeah, I'm sure we've got some slate squares. Or even if they're not slate colour, we could paint them slate colour.
A85 west of Perth is one of the few A roads that doesn't have cameras yet. Usually a mobile unit at the top of Lockside, but it's so much racing going on. Oh, that's like the, well, it was like the triangle, wasn't it? But they put speed cameras up there now, haven't they? Richard, Grace, you can get some slate from Grace's Mountains.
Yeah, that's purple slate though.
Yeah, we don't mind jokes, we don't mind innuendos, as long as nothing gets too personal towards Grace. We have absolutely fantastic moderators here who will join in with the jokes and the banter, but they will also let people know if they've crossed the line.
So I'm just purely putting this on this wagon, guys, to try and show you the difference between a bit with this colon against the... I think it might need to... I think what it is this filler is actually too shiny, but if you dulled it down a bit, it might work. I think it's just it's overly shiny. But I've just put a bit of coal on this side to see... Do you think it makes a difference, or we could get away with just doing something to the filler and using that?
Can I get a word?
Sorry,
Richard said they never use pallets, just stack standing. Okay, that's news to me because I've always seen them in pallets, but I've not seen them being transported by rail though. Mark's sharing Gary's channel. Thank you very much. And yeah, that we do encourage, like I say, we do encourage people sharing channels as well. So please jump on top of it. Moderators, obviously.
But yeah, if I just add a little bit there.
Simon Trains, weather it.
Whether what? The...
Mark, there's a line. It's a very blurred one, isn't it, Mark? Be honest.
Yeah.
But it's like when you were driving and you obviously missed it when Grace mentioned that you had a fall. I just turned around to Grace and I said to her, I bet he wishes he could turn back time.
He did do it very gracefully, actually, to be fair.
Yeah, good to see you, RB Rail.
Richard. Is that Richard as well?
Yeah, I think Morgan's not a happy boy with me.
No.
He's not a happy boy in the slightest.
So yeah, there is. What do you guys think?
Well, you might need to... Garfield has a low battery.
Nah.
Yes, we know it does. 9%. Note to oneself, don't install rubbish beta software again. But I said that last time.
Yes, you did.
But this one is the worst beta software I've ever had for battery life. It's awful.
So are these literally all coal wagons, guys? Because it's like that looks like a metal one, and this is the 9. What do they call it? 7.
Plank.
Yeah, plank. This is a plank one. This is a plank one, but this isn't plank. This looks like it could be like a metal. This is plastic. No, it wouldn't be plastic.
They're all plastic.
But you've got a few that aren't. Like that really looks like a metal one. Although that hasn't got anything on the back. I don't know
Adam,
about
I
that
can
one.
smell the honeysuckle drifting in the door. Better with coal, says Paul.
But with
Looks
coal,
good, Grace.
Right, so I think that's just a little layer of coal on top then.
What are you doing? Just an experiment, are you?
Yeah.
I suppose you can just brush it up afterwards.
Yeah.
Harry, how are you thinking of gluing the finished wagon load? PVA,
Yeah.
apparently.
Unlike we've then been told is kind of put cling film or try with this plastic bag. So I might try it on one of the other wagons, not the Welsh ones.
Ray, Grace, it looks good, but where are the purple tweezers?
But I don't actually know where my purple tweezers are at a minute.
Simon, typing a message to my Patreon and channel members, and instead of saying thank you for supporting the channel, I wrote thank you for supporting the wagon.
Did you press upload?
Richard, the metal one would be a later wagon.
Oh, so still literally all coal. What about like the 70s and 80s? Was it purely coal that was transported, guys, not things
God, no,
like
everything.
ballast?
Everything was transported.
Well, what else can we do with these wagons? Or have we just ended up buying coal wagons?
No, you ended up buying wagons. Those grey ones were ballast wagons.
Which grey ones?
This big grey one here.
This?
Yeah.
So that needs ballast in it?
That's what Caden said next door.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because if you remember, we showed it to him.
But that could have this grey ballast in it.
Possibly, but not all of it.
No. Again, I'd have to do like a little in-cut.
John and Holly, what about personal comments about Rob? Well, Grace will say they're absolutely fine. You can say what you like about me.
Yeah, why not?
Simon, look, I didn't press send, corrected it before I did. Adam, were you out spotting today? Richard. Harry, yes, the cling film until dry can be removed. I'll be doing this in the future because I bought a lot of second-hand coal wagons.
And then
King Julian, Donegal Dad Rails, I once told the state trooper that I drive so much, all I see is a white line. I didn't know whether to pull over and do the line or keep driving. Needless to say, I was drug tested for being an ass. They don't like it when you give them a smart answer, do they? Sleepers, gravel, cupboard loads, Grace. Rail was literally king for transporting everything.
oh, who was it? I saw it actually done. No, I saw it the other day. A picture. Where was it? I saw it,
I don't know.
and it was showing you how to do like tarpaulin for different loads and what was under them. And it showed you. Where was it? I
Blue
saw-
paper. Blue paper and PVA. And you leave it dry. You drape it over.
Yeah.
You drape it over the wagon. You brush it down with PVA and it sets.
Yeah, but it was showing that different ones that had rope and things like that, and I don't know if I saved it as a picture. I usually do these things. but-
Simon, that HAA wagon that was in Grace's hand is a coal wagon used for merry-go-rounds in power stations. Mark, they wouldn't all be coal wagons and would carry other loads as well. Richard, some could be ballast or coal or all loads. The others are colliery wagons, i.e. coal. Julian, no they don't. They carry aggregates and waste, yep. You know, before it was a big thing about trucks, rail carried literally everything.
Post. Has that finished now?
Or post.
It was the last train carrying post or something, wasn't it? Was it
The
this
mail
year, last year?
trains?
Yeah.
No, you still get mail trains.
Oh, I thought they'd finished.
Oh, is it just finished, is it?
Something like that, I think.
Okay.
I'm trying to...
Adam says yes. Chris, I buy wagon coal loads off eBay a lot because it's a bit of a job to do 100+ wagons.
Yeah, well, you have a wagon fetish.
He has a wagon fetish and a very lucky streak. He does. He's a jammy git. Mark, ash from the ash pans of steam locomotives would be carried in them as well. Oh, bloody hell. That's interesting.
So, would this dust then work for that?
It's ash, probably, but it'd need to be greyish.
Or the dust from the ballast. Mixed in with some of the black.
Das Faulkner, how do everyone? Yes, Grace, the postal truck. I've seen a post on Facebook today about the police locomotive too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Adam, yes, we got one of the last Royal Metal trains at Acton Bridge with Trevor Stubbs' Royal Mail letters. Cool.
I knew there was something that it was coming to an end, wasn't it? I'll have to try and find it. Oh, there we go. Tarpaulin sheet. So here's you got a picture of a locked loaded of sacks before and after covering.
That's what?
Cotton bales. So, I don't know. Yeah, there you go.
Paul Wood. PW. Fag Ash building. Chris, I have a good nose for a bargain and do a lot of digging around at model rail expos on the internet. You do well, Chris. You really do. Quite jealous of you. Postal trains have now finished, says Gary.
Oh, there's more here, look. I've just seen. So, yeah, this is...
King Julian. Rob, and now 4 Class 35 HMX, Queen Elizabeth, King Charles, HMS Hood and HMS Ark Royal. Working on the drive gear currently for 3 rail. Cool.
Oh, geez, I've included...
Simon, Royal Train has been recently on the news about being finished, yes.
Can I send you this link and you put it on the chat? Because this has even got
Yeah, go for it.
sheets that you can print off with the tarpaulin marking.
Okay. Oh, then I'll send that to you.
It's
Send
in the
that
mod
to-
chat.
Bear will in the mod chat, in the mod chat. Watch the comments for a minute then.
Okay. So just before I go there, sorry, need to go now, guys. Food and drink and movie time. Scott, thank you for joining us, darling. You take care. And Barnabas Junction, Jason, good evening. How are you feeling after today?
There's
Joe?
your answer to those pictures, Richard.
I'm just going to put the 5, and I'm hoping if I put them in the middle.
Scott's shooting up, is he?
Yes.
Thank you very much for joining us, Scott. But yeah, like I say, every Saturday, as best we can do, just keep an eye on the YouTube channel and it should come up there, buddy.
That does make a difference. So I'm hoping this is actually going to keep...
End of an era. No more mail trains crossing the border, carrying the check and the postal order. Yeah, and that was a brilliant song.
Oh, Timber also does his own tarps. Can you send that to me, please, Timber, darling?
Take care, Scott. Later, Scott. Where'd you get those pictures? Done that. Print your own tarps on my website.
I've managed to get it so they probably don't fly around.
What?
The magnet. So this is on top. So hopefully that will
Magnet?
keep him. Magnet weight. So hopefully it will keep it in the middle. So I don't
Okay.
need to stick it down, but we can.
Yeah, temporarily. Thank you for your link, Timber. Jason, both of us are cooked today. Yeah, you've really copped it in this weather, haven't you? Especially Rach.
Right.
Not downplaying yours, Jace, but it does sound like Rach had an even worse day.
Now this one is actually quite light compared to these ones. So do you think a 10 in that one? Because it's also higher.
I think it might be too. Like I said, we'd start at 5.
Oh, okay.
Like it's easy enough to add, but once it's stuck in, it's harder to take away.
Okay. That's why I didn't want to stick it yet.
Evelyn, Jason, hope you and Rachel are well despite the weather. No royal train. No royal train, no mail train, no police trains.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. That's the point.
Are we doing just jamming it in the middle for now?
Yeah, I'm hoping this will keep it in place just for us to test and see. Because that was the only thing with not having it tonight, is I was going to look at which ones were doing it.
Yeah, well, we can put the camera on that bend, can't we? Because we know which bend they were doing it on. King Julian, I love the Heimek. It's kind of iconic locomotive from British Rail. Kind of Queen Elizabeth was my first Heimek, been trying Roebucks. Yes, I import locomotives from Britain.
Well, a lot of us actually know someone who has that special Queen Elizabeth purple train. David Martin, that's on the Model Railway in Diorama Cemix, posted a photo of it and it's stunning.
No. Jace, cab temp was 35C in the shade.
Oh.
Yeah, the back of our ambulance was 36 as well yesterday.
They're not made.
Simon, funny that nightmare was mentioned. The steam local that was on tomorrow's video did star in that documentary.
Huh.
Winding down.
Okay.
Just realising the time, that's all, Chris.
Yeah, yeah. Would you want to call it there? Because I'm just putting weights in, so
Yeah.
it's not exactly anything interesting
Well,
to
if I-
watch.
I'll switch it back over to you all. No, I won't. There we are. Alexa, turn the desk light to 5%.
Where have I gone? That's the weight. So, yeah, guys, on that, we're obviously going to bid you a good night. It's still, Alexa, what's the temperature in the shed?
The shed temperature is 28.8 degrees.
So it hasn't really gone down.
No, but it is still very
Jace,
cool.
add the weights above each axle, Grace. Now, someone else said that, and then someone else said put it directly in the middle. So, just as a tester, we're putting 5 grams in, but what are you going to do? Cut that into 2.5s and put it over each one?
Or if you need 10, you'd put 2 5s,
Yeah.
wouldn't you?
Trev, where did you get the weights? My TT late wagons can jump the squats magnetic couplings. Weights should solve that. They are just your standard, where?
Over on Bob loads.
They're your standard wheel weights that you get for your cars. You can buy them on Amazon. Just search for tyre balancing weights. What you're holding it there for?
Wheeler dish.
What you're holding it there for?
Oh, I can't see it. For God's sake.
Hold it in front of the other. Well, let me
No, I won't see it. Will
Go
I?
on, do it back. I'll put it back to that.
So that's what's on it, but obviously.
Just search for wheel balancing weights.
There's been a royal train since Queen Victoria's
Yep.
time. One is
Wagons
not
is minimum of
used.
20 grams.
Um,
I level West indeed. Yeah,
No,
so
no.
we're gonna start winding it down, guys. Didn't even realise the time.
We'll see you on Monday, Mum.
But thank you so much for the input and the help tonight.
It'll be rain on Tuesday. Good night. Oh, and thank you again, Donegal Dad,
Thank you for the new members as well.
for our little borrowy. I'm going to have a good fun with that when it does cool down. Maybe even make a load of extras so I've got them there to just make up. It might then convince me to say to Rob, I really, really, really do like them. That will also be on the plans. I think we'll share it out there as well for those that have missed it today. So good night all. Trevor's TT Trains. I don't recognise that name either.
No, he's just popped in tonight.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I do miss some of the comments, guys, when I'm concentrating.
Obviously
Richard
Scott
and
was
Carol,
gone, but
guys. All I love. Sorry.
And Scott, who's gone, who came up with a good idea.
Oh, yours is Loki as well, Julian. Same as Snowy's. Thanks, Rob. Cheers. All night, guys. 1 minute morning. Enjoy the rest of it. If you manage to gut a 5.5 would be better. Right, guys. So we're going to put it onto our usual over. If I do it so you can actually see a string of the wagons we've done tonight. Thank you all for joining us. And we will hopefully... Oh, feels like that's going the wrong way.
Are you breaking it?
I am, always. We will see you guys next week.
Thank you very much all, and good night.